DJ Khaled, Convict Music. We the best. We taking over. Listen.
Spread out with it. South Carolina, Alabama, Mississippi, on the North Carolina, Philadelphia, Virginia. From down in Miami, where it warm in the winter. On up to Minnesota, where it storm in the winter. Jacksonville, Tallahassee, Memphis, 10, holla at me. B&H Town, Southside, Cloverland, Daddy, I'm the man out in Dallas. Better ass Cali. Catman in Cali with my eyes open valley. Blowing that spinning, going down Venice. Drop 643, wheel hit switching. Red light stop, make it drop for the bitch. Out Block 4-5, blow your head out with it. Anything you hear that I said, I meant it. Kane got the crown, then spit out with it. Say you need bricks, I said I
If
get
you
it.
want to, we can supply you. Got enough work to feed the whole town. They won't shoot you unless you try to. Come around and try to stop on our ground, 'cause we taking over. Said we taking over. Said we taking over. Said we taking over.
Black flag, yeah,
Listen.
bounce. It's what I does. I get money every day I does that. It's how I ride. Black flag on the left, two hoes and ride. You better move. AK, I'm dead. Get shut up like shine. That's on my neck. I'm big like get it. Damn it, I'm with it. Got
Hello, and Twan. Welcome to FPTV, the home of FPV. I am Miss Dawn. And tonight we are rocking with our guest host, Angel Soto, also known as Loreno787.
What's up?
How are you tonight?
Good. How you doing?
I'm not complaining. Now, can you hear me, everybody out there? Because last week when I started off, I had no audio, so let me know that you can actually hear me, and I'll feel better. And I lost my other thought that fast. Man, I'm good at this. Oh, totally lost what I was gonna say. How did I do that? So, I'm lost because I want to know if they could hear us. Last week I was so screwed up. I was rambling running my mouth for like 5 minutes before I knew. I'm waiting for my confirmation. Oh, that's what I wanted to ask you. My chat on the screen is super slow. So since we're all about the Twans here, everybody who comes in the chat has to get their Twans. So what I want you to do for me is read off. Do you have another screen open or nah?
No.
Ah, shit. All right, I'm going to have to Twan them off myself. I'm going to miss people, though, boys. Get in that chat so I don't miss everybody. Waldo, get your Twans. And then we got Justin Drones. Twan. We got the big oily guy. The biggest one. Justin Drones. Oh, Mike down slightly, Quad Daddy says. Okay, see? They tell me when it's, like, not good. Oh, I see. Now it's blowing out. I'm loud. There we go. But now I know they could hear me. Ha ha! So, thank you, Quad Daddy, the daddy of all quads. Get your Twans. And that's all I can see. So, we will start the night off with that. And we are also going to start the night off with one of Loreno's videos. Stunt bikes and drift cars. Ha ha! I don't know if he knew we were going to start him off with his videos, like...
No.
Oh, now I know what the hell I was going to say before. I wish I asked him if he knew what the Twans were on the stream, because his face was like, what? It was great. I was like, don't worry, you're going to learn all about the Twans. We're all about them here. And where is this? Is this down in Georgia then, this race? He's from Georgia. You know I already asked.
This one was actually in Tennessee.
Ah, all right.
Clarksville, Tennessee.
In what Tennessee?
Clarksville?
Oh, Clarksville. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, the guy who's driving the black Mustang, he also has a company that he sells stunt parts. He also stunts bikes too. That's how we end up over there.
There's a lot going on in this one. You got the bikes in the middle, you got the cars around the outside. That's really awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got the GoPro in the car too. I see somebody holding it up.
Now you got the Harleys.
That's kind of weird. I don't know. I say weird. I'm sorry. I don't know nobody Harley riders out there offended by that. But usually when you see people like doing any kinds of tricks or stunts, it's not with a Harley, you know, like.
You'd be surprised nowadays that there's actually a full community out there just on Harleys, just doing stunt tricks on them, and they do just about the same as they do in a regular sport bike.
That helmet was sick. Really? I can't imagine that. You would think it would be. I would think there would be a big difference. You know, like obviously in capabilities of the bike, they're built so different. Like, or I don't know.
There it is. It's more of a feeling of how they feel and how easy it is to do the tricks with them. Everybody got their own preference, but I guess for most guys, when they get older, they just ride a Harley, but instead of just ride a Harley, they just stun the Harley out.
No, I'm getting older. I'm gonna settle down. It's time for me to get a Harley now, and then still do the. So. And now this is all for fun? Is this like an event going on here?
Well, the Clarksville Raceway had a little a drift event going on, and the guys from the stunt bike, I went over there with a group of people just to visit some friends and hang out and do my thing, fly my drone. And like I said, the guy with the Mustang knew about the event, so they kind of put it together, all rolled it up, and took us over there.
So now we got a winter vacation stunt bike event.
That was 2 years ago in Jacksonville.
Okay. I was going to ask about the winter part there. I'm like, that's not our winter.
No, it's called winter vacation because basically for all the guys up north, it becomes a winter vacation. It starts the whole season for them. It's put by Orlando's Alliance. You get people from all over the states and even from across the pond come over here just for this one event. This year, we actually, the winter vacation event took place on an abandoned prison down in Florida.
An abandoned prison in Florida? Whereabouts is that bad boy?
That's a little bit of a secret spot.
Okay.
I actually put a little bit of an edit together, but that one I posted on Instagram and Facebook. I haven't made the YouTube edit for it yet. I haven't really got the time.
Won't give up that exclusive info, boys. He's keeping that one. Florida's not easy to find bandos in. Like, we went there for the Rippies this year, and they found them. Don't you worry. The boys had success, but it wasn't as easy as let's say up here.
Down here, there's a lot of new construction. I do say that you find a lot of new buildings, like warehouses and stuff like that. You get to find a lot of that. There's like around me, there's at least about 50 or 60. a lot of times you take a chance of going in and getting the trespassing because that's an active side work or job site.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, any place that looks like is super busy or has their own security is definitely, you know, probably not the best idea.
Yes.
Might want to look a little harder for a better spot to fly. But yeah, even the bandos down there like had security. The buildings that like were abandoned, like and not like active and in use, like.
There's what's his name? Envious FPV. He knows most of the good spots down there.
Oh yeah. Oh, and I didn't give Warrior Life his Twan. Now I see more names. Pierogi Piggy. Twan's for you, Warrior Life, the Pierogi Pig. Sir Thomas Servo needs his Twan. And so does Frasman. And Bannister Post. I see you. I see you.
Now this video, this is all hand footage because my drone happened to broke. My Tango 2 fell off on my back in a gas station and I broke the Tango about 10 minutes before I got to the spot. The remote got broken. I only got to fly one battery. And I was like, you know what? I'm here. I'm getting footage regardless. So I took it by hand.
Well, hey, I don't blame you. That's awesome.
There's some shot that it does look almost like a drone because I just started moving and that's kind of like mimic it out.
You should have made the drone noises, so that, you know, burr. Or, I don't know, burr is not a drone noise. That was sad. Sorry, boys. Burr is not the kind of drone. Oh, fuck.
But in order for me to get the kind of like almost the same shots that I get with the drone, I had to get super close to them. And there was a couple of times I basically almost got burned by their exhaust. And got peppered by their tires when they were doing burnouts. I'm like, I miss my drone. Normally the drone is the one who get all that.
Yeah, let it get hit with that. That's funny, like,
yeah.
I never thought of that. So you actually get hit with, like, rubber from the tire? Like...
Yeah, and when they're about to blow and stuff like that, they got metal sparks flying out of it. And you get sharp little bit of metal hitting you and stuff.
Shit, I never would have thought of that, like... Ooh. I think the worst I heard the guys say, like, when they're chasing stuff is, like, I think Quad Daddy said the monster trucks are good for, like, flinging, like, mud at you, like, nice big chunks of mud. But the rubber itself,
yeah.
I mean, it makes sense, but I don't know, I wouldn't have thought of that. You just get sprayed.
Yeah, these guys, they put a lot of work and time to get these tricks done and be able to get where they are too.
Yeah, I'm too scared to ride a bike like that. I'll admit it. Sean used to have a couple. I got on the back like once and I was like, nah, this like isn't for me. And he didn't even really get on it. He just gave it a little like, you know, burr. But I was done. Hey, Night Trick. Ah, shit. I meant to read you your compliments from Bannister Post. He said about your nice smooth shots, but then I ran my mouth and now I can't see his comment anymore. But you got some good comments from Bannister Post about your last video.
Thank you, sir.
And he does a lot of chasing cars and stuff like that. With some serious looking fucking cameras. So like, I take the compliment, it means a lot.
Thank you.
Let me look like. I don't know what that sounds. Ew, Warrior Life. I don't. Put it in rubber. Wait, at NASCAR you get hit with rubber too?
I'm pretty sure you do.
No, that's oh. See, when I say these things, I'm also reading the chat down the side here. So like, if I'm just saying random shit that doesn't make sense to you, it's because it's coming from their comments.
Well, I'm trying to see him. I can barely read him from here on the other
It's
screen.
probably super tiny on this one like that, you know? Now, what's the name of this one?
This
We got
is-
Coastal Stunt knows how to throw a lot sesh down. So is this more hanging down? Hanging down, fuck.
This is my normal group, guys, for Sunday. This is like a bike group that we put together, and it's local, and like I said, it's my regular Sunday, guys. I go hang out with them every Sunday, Friday nights for the most part too.
Now, does anybody else in your group fly a drone?
No, I'm the only one.
You got that exclusive. That's pretty cool. But do you ever get the chance to fly with other guys around you though, or just not any around?
I got a friend of mine, Herb. Me and him, we get together every so often and fly. We actually scheduled to fly tomorrow.
Oh, sweet. See?
Yeah, it's like I was telling you earlier. I normally don't go out to fly unless I get like at least a 4 or 5 hour sesh at least.
Yeah, he made me laugh. He said he won't even go, like, if it's just a couple packs, he's like, no, he needs to know he's going to be there for, like, 4 or 5 hours. Because he was saying he brings a generator, and I'm like, well, dude, what do you bring a generator for? That's kind of extensive sounding, you know? Like, charge your packs? He's like, yeah, charge packs, speakers, this, that, computer, this. I'm like, oh, shit, like, you're serious. You got a whole setup going when you're out there.
Yeah,
I've seen
normally
some
I even got my pop-up. I bring my pop-up with me, put it right there, just set up all my stuff, 2 chargers, and just sit there and the rest of the day.
Oh, we got some more Twans to give out, too. Fly high, FPTV. Hello. Drone, hey. Saw somebody else. Where'd they go? Who was it? I can't scroll back in this chat. I missed it. Get all your Twans, everybody. And yes, we are definitely doing the Rippies this year, Fly High. We do not have the official date. The next Rippies will be at the end of January, and I'm thinking by May we will have it open. So.
Ooh, those Florida nights. I love flying to Florida at night. They got some pretty nice places to fly at night.
FPV night flights. Ah, see, this was Florida after the Rippies, speaking of which. From Bannister Post. I'm slacking. This is a cool spot you guys found. Like, some of those guys were relentless. Like, what we did is we rented a couple houses and they all stayed in the one. It was like 9 bedrooms. I'll be honest, dude, sick way to go. These houses were awesome. It was like, I never got to stay in one like that before, so it was nice. But some of them really were like relentless. Like, they never stopped flying. Like, they'd come back for like during the day. I swear they probably only ate and like left again, like, or half the group was missing. They're like, where's, especially Drone Poison, where's Drone Poison? They're like, I don't know, he probably stopped at another 7 spots before he came back. And Bannister, I like that through here, straight, that visual.
Yeah, I got a school. It has a couple little places. It looks almost like that, but I stopped flying because every time I would go there and fly, for some reason, I always break every single drone that I bring with me.
Oh, so you had enough of that shit. You're done with that whole spot. But yeah, that's funny.
It just happened to be that's where my wife works. So I got permission to fly there anytime I want.
Oh. Well, are you breaking stuff just because you're flying there so often? Because breaking shit's kind of a part of it, from what I hear.
It is, but I don't like breaking my stuff.
Okay. And,
but it turned out to be more like a backlog spot because that's where my very first drone that I built, like a nice build. I was flying around the parking lot and stuff, and I ended up hitting.
I'm ready to head home whenever you guys are. I'm good. Not even finished with my pack
You're
yet.
flying around the parking lot and you hit what? Oh, you
A
freeze
stop
up.
sign.
Oh, okay. I don't know why that's so funny, but just smack. I can see that.
All I heard like a bell, and I was like, well, I hope it's okay. I ran back to the drone, looked it down, and I'm like, all right, I'm down for the day, not flying
For the
anymore.
day on that one. We got a Tinker Tweaks video, Spot Grinders, episode 3, RJ5's Bando, right? Yeah,
That's a
RJ4.
nice spot right there.
This is, I think, one of the Philly bandos somewhere down that way.
Yeah, I need to get used to some of those spots. I wish we had them around here.
Yeah, George is a bit of a drive from here. I'd be like, come on up immediately, dude. Fucking, you'll find somebody to fly with. Fucking Tinker, you got in there? That's sick. I love how you get in the tank, like. I would have never thought it was built like that either. I would have thought like that outside part was like part of it. It didn't just look like a wall to me.
Certified madness, rapping like a bandit, surf for my advantage. Single-handedly, slam me to the canvas. Marijuana leaves are getting wrapped just like a bandage. I wash my dick in the sink right when I wake up. Twisted from the night before, raw inside a frightening whore. Hop in the whip and go for breakfast. Fried eggs and prime steak that's straight from out of Texas. Damn, I'm living reckless, smoking all day just like the brisket. My beard is golden brown just like a biscuit.
It's really killing it around there. Oh, there you go.
Or use the breast milk to eat my Crispix. I feed a coke for a dick suck.
Nice.
The fucking Roman candle up in this bitch.
Mhm.
Now it's on the computer. Got the pussy moister than Bermuda. Pop a hole right through a throat. That's no joke, cause I'm a shooter. Yeah, damn. Yo, fuck. Yo, 3 verses ain't enough anymore these days, man.
Now, how cold is it where you are? Because you're like right by Florida, so like.
Right now it's not really that cold. It's a little bit windy and cold outside because it's storming. A little bit, but it doesn't get too cold around here. I wear shorts and flip-flops all year round for the most part.
Alright, that basically answers my question now. That's what I was wondering. I'm jealous. I'm just ready for spring at this point. Like, we had some nice days, like, so I want it to just fucking be spring.
But I do have to say, in the middle of January in Kentucky, with snow on the floor, I still come outside in shorts and flip-flops.
Alright.
I'm that type of person. I gotta wear shorts and flip-flops all year round for the most part.
We have guys like that you'll see in the basketball shorts in the middle of snow. Like, flip-flops?
Yep,
Well,
that's me. I take a hoodie, maybe a cap, flip-flops and shorts. Let's go.
Tinker, that was a super sick video. Like,
Yeah, also, he really killed that spot.
What is up, familia? What is
oh, there's Mr. Mandalo himself.
here again with the man himself?
Well, let me turn this one up because he.
As man, and I got other people with me.
He's
'Cause
gonna
he took it
tell
to
us
the
about the
spot now.
contest in this one. Right?
So we also got Little J and Big Oily.
Maybe that's
And
it.
in the left corner, we
Ah,
got Killer
Killer
B. This is a new spot. Razman gave us the invitation. We came in to pick up a tank actually for my fish. But we had to fly some drones. The boys is out. The season is starting. And we need the fucking mandalos. Guys, mandalo! Let's go, baby.
Not the video I thought it was, but this is him at I think one of the spots in New York. New York.
Great touch spot to be flying in.
See, we got a love for bandos up here, and we got a lot of good ones on this coast. Like,
Yeah, that's a really, really nice spot right there.
Esto es Louis V, no Levi. Duro en España como un Levi. Tomando titanes como Capitán Levi. Tengo esa grasa Levi. No los veo de ser Libra Eli. Jungle Winchester DY. No confío en nadie, solo mi mind. Yeah. Tengo a Biden en la muñeca, esta roleta es presidencial. Venga mi madre en la calle, le dicen Sol María. Guau, ese niño especial. Ella se pasma a veces, pero sabe que solamente la habla.
fly high. If you're talking about one of those little screwdrivers for your drum. You're like the third person I've seen say something about that like this past week. Like, what the fluff is with that? Like, or somebody was talking about it and I saw them like, he wants to get one. He said he's getting too old to turn screws. He wants to get one of those little, wait, let me read. Gyroscopic screwdrivers. I took it as a little burp automatic one.
I'll be honest with you. I've been telling my wife for the last 3 or 4 months I need to order me one because I'm tired of that. My hands hurt after a while.
See, so you're not alone, Fly High. And I swear somebody was talking about those this past week, or I saw it somewhere. It's just weird all at the same time.
I think you can get it for like a decent one for like 30, 40 bucks off of eBay or Amazon.
That doesn't seem too bad.
Mm-mm.
Not if it's worth it, makes it, you know. I'm sure it is, like instead of sitting there for burp, 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 burp. That's my sound effect for the night. Besides the Twans, it's just generic burp, burp. Like, burp. My sound effects are terrible. And if I pull any accents out, don't worry. I don't know what the fuck they mean. They're not even like specific for something. I like to throw a redneck accent out there here and there because I do have redneck in my blood, so every now and then like it comes out a little bit. But yet people tell me I sound southern. I'm like, you got southern out of that? I'm like, all right, well. Third quad in 3 days.
There's another building in the front of the one that we were just at. So, see what the fuck we get with some fucked up props. Nah, let's just change the props real quick. Yeah, shout out Team Gen Fan. Gen Fan all day, baby. Watching.
Good day, guys. Get fucking ripping. Good night. Good night, night. Oh, that's nice, baby. That's how fucking day. Some good shit.
Like $100 now. That's a little different. He says there's like $100 or maybe 65 on Amazon. I don't know, $100 for a screwdriver. I'm not sure if that's. Now, is it just like a little one, or is it like can you? I'm not exactly sure what it is, so I can't speak on if it's
the
worth
ones I've seen, they're by the size. They're by the size of the like a little bit bigger of a pen.
All right, that's what I pictured was something real small. Like, okay.
Yeah, it's like I said. I think the highest one I've seen is like $75, but I'm pretty sure that they can get up there when you start paying for name brands and stuff like that.
Good point. Good point. Too fast. Jay was shaking that. He went through there and had like. I'm sorry, I had to swing off.
There you go.
Oh, I get hungry every night on stream, so like I force people to talk about food with me. But like I said before, do you have I said about Team Pierogi. Now, do you have pierogies down there in Georgia?
Oh, no, never heard of them.
Now I'm gonna guess you know what empanadas are.
Yeah, piñatas, yeah.
Okay. With that seriousness of how you said it, obviously. So I can't even ask you. If I ask you, like, blindly, Team Pierogi or Team Empanada, I feel like... We have
Empanada or piñada?
Ooh, see, I don't know. You're calling me out now. How do you say it? Is there a difference? The food.
Oh, empanadas.
I'm afraid to say it now. Empanada.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. Because we have Team Empanada. It's Empanada and Team Pierogi. I'm gonna say empanada either fucking way, dude. So.
It sounds like almost like you said Team Piñata.
Oh, pinata. All right, I got you. Okay, no. Some of the boys are hating. Pierogies are like this dough-filled, or it has potato and cheese in a dough. And when you fry it, it's not crispy. It's, like in butter and onions. But empanadas are filled with different things. And I think the dough's a little different, and it's usually crispy, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So that's one of the big arguments. So you don't even know what a pierogi is, so... I was curious about that.
I think now that you describe it, I might have an idea and tried it before, but not 100% sure. Now, empanadas is different for it all depends which Hispanic country you're from, how they make and what it's on and what they call it.
So you got lots of variations of it, okay.
Yes.
Like filling, like, is the dough kind of the same, or the filling you think is mostly the... I'm serious about food.
The only thing is the same is the concept. It's just a
the
dough
concept,
filled
fair
up
enough.
and fry.
Okay, I can take that. Potato ravioli. Oh no, Drone Hater. Is Drone Hater on Team Ravioli? We had Luciano in here trying to make Team Ravioli. And Spiralize.
With tacos too.
I could get back to Team Pierogi and Team Empanada, because that's going to be like a standard question on every stream now. But I have to bring up what the fluff Spiralize has just done. He doesn't even know the other argument. That this fucking thing says catsup and not ketchup. That was an argument in Discord. Oh, I'm going back for it. You see that, boys? I did catch it. I was just running my mouth too hard about pierogies. It literally says catsup. The boys were arguing if catsup existed, and the consensus was at one point it did exist, but now it's just ketchup. If it's anything but ketchup, you're a chump. Like, no. But look, catsup exists on a huge mother fluffing bottle out there. So Spiralize. It's your extra
Where's
Twans. I don't know. They just tell them catsup after dark. But what's the, I bet if we look up the brand, Brook, I've never even heard of that, or Brooks. So, that might give us some insight. Oh wait, or did it say it down there? But catsup, boys, it actually says it. What is a Spanish pierogi? Who the hell said that? Warrior Life, what is wrong with you? And raviolis are not Spanish. Are you speaking about raviolis? They're Italian, dude. Like, what are you... Or Spanish pierogi. Oh, empanadas. Is that what you're talking about? Yeah. My bad. I should know that. I was on the wrong page. I'm stuck on the catsup thing, too. My mind is blown all kinds of ways tonight. But how can you get bigger proof than that? They misspelled. And the other weird question about, or question, it's not weird, maybe it is. The question about food I have to ask people tonight. Everyone has to let me know, my daughter wants to know, what do you call the end piece of bread from a loaf of bread? A what?
El culo.
El culo?
In English, you mean ass.
Ass? Okay, I've heard that. And I said to my kids, I'm like, I think it's called the heel is like a real word for it. And then I looked it up and there's a million different words. So like, I'm curious, like, what people call it. Because kind of like the pierogi question, I'd love to know where people are from, and then based on that, now, like, I want to know, do you know what a pierogi is? Like, what parts of the country know that? Who, you know what I mean? Like, it's interesting to me. I get fucking fun out of it, like.
And I know Mexico and a lot of Central Americans call them empanadas. In Puerto Rico, we call them pastelillos.
Say that one again,
Pastelillos.
Pastel. Fuck. That one got away from me. All right, I've never heard that one before, but we got a wild ride bounce with Fly and I. I went to open that.
I thought I was the only one who liked to do a lot of rolls.
Oh, you get some walls, like, they like to ride them sometimes, just tap them, come on down, different. This one looks so weird. This is like the lens. It's like fluffing with me a little bit there.
I was wondering if he was flying 3D for a second.
No, it's like a... I don't know if it's the lens or the editing, however he did it, you know? It's got like a trippy look to it, you know? Oh, there you go. Now he did something even trippier here. Oh yeah, he's got it like doubled in this one, like... The shot's like mirrored or something.
Uh-huh.
Heel crust, butt, heel, butt. A lot of people call it a butt. That's like weird. It's not, I guess it's not weird, but like... Interesting. Hey, Brutal, did you get... And I don't know if Lambo drives Zambo got his Twan either. Lambo drives Zambo's found some information about the catsup bottle. Claimed to be the largest one in the world. The Brooks bottle on the National Historical Registry, boys. I like to ask questions on stream and then just like get the answers. I'm like, yes! Red one has me though, my dog. And you know why my 12-year-old made me ask this question? She's like, I'm bad at jokes. This is gonna come out fucking terrible. I have to think now for a minute. That's how slow I am. Hold on, let me say. Oh, it's not done. What do you call the end slice of bread? Oh, okay. We got 8-bit FPV with happy model. Lots of numbers. Let's go. So my daughter's joke is fucking terrible. She goes, what do you call the end piece of bread? I'm like, I don't know. She's like, you should call it a whore because everybody touches it and nobody wants it. I'm like, what the fuck? I was like, kid, I don't know where you got that joke, but like, you're not even wrong. Like, so that brought up the whole bread conversation. Geez. Like, that's how my day went.
That is funny.
They catch me off guard sometimes. I don't see it coming.
Yeah, kids got that way to catch you off guard with some things, especially girls.
And like when they're not wrong either, you just like laugh and you're like, fuck, you want to like say something or correct them and you're like, damn it, kid. Okay. They get you like.
Yeah.
Like video game music in this one.
Yeah, it's kind of weird watching the videos with no music and no audio.
Oh, sweet. 8-Bit's one of the sponsors for Castle Crash. Going on in September. Nice fly high. You can win the Scourge. Framey's flying. Scourge? How do I say that? Screech? Is it a fucking Screech? I'm going with Screech. Because Scourge doesn't sound right coming out.
Yeah, I think that Castle Crash is not too far from me. It's about an hour and a half from me.
That's not bad.
Mm-mm. I know they do Rampage. It's about an hour and 10 minutes from my house.
I didn't think that was close to anything. That's like weirdly in the middle of like nowhere. Kind of.
That's
like
kind of like where we at. I know there's an abandoned amusement park about an hour from here.
Ooh.
Hour and a half, something like that, somewhere in South Carolina. I know, what's his name? Envious told me about it.
Now that sounds fun, an abandoned amusement park, like.
Oh yeah, that would be pretty epic. Talking about Envious, you know how he's been putting a lot of these events together down here in the southeast. The reason I didn't say much about that abandoned prison is because he might be putting an event there later during the year. And I don't really want to spoil it for him if he's going to.
Fair enough, fair enough. I'm repping that watermelon Red Bull tonight, and I'm surprised. I'm usually a hater of any of the flavors. I like that, like, original Red Bull. Tastes like a sweet tart. But the watermelon...
Oh yeah, I love Red Bull.
The watermelon one reminds me of, like, a Jolly Rancher, so I'm down.
The watermelon is really good. The coconut is not bad either. If you like coconut, it's not too bad. It's drinkable. But now the watermelon is pretty acceptable.
I actually do like the watermelon. The other coconut I wouldn't mess with just because I hate on coconut hard, so I'm biased there. But the other ones, like blueberry and cranberry, I'm not even crazy over.
Mm-mm.
We got to get some Twans out for Chirp and his first time flying kids. Switched over.
I still have never flown a Kiss Quad.
No?
Mm-mm.
I was gonna go, me neither. But then I was like, oh shit, wait, I think I actually did like the one fucking one I ever flew. Or the one I crashed like a couple times, you know? I should put it that way. Oh, that's what I didn't ask you. What do you usually fly? Like a 5-inch drone, or what's your usual?
For the most part, a 5-inch.
Yeah.
I used to be sponsored by Cyclone FPTV, and he used between Cyclone, a few other guys, and myself, we came out help him design the frame, and that basically became my fleet for about 3 years ago, and I just kept the frame and just used to it.
Nice. Yeah, I don't know. If I don't know ahead of time, I like assume everybody's like a 5-inch. I don't know why that's like the go-to for me. Like that seems like the most common one, you know?
I got a few 4 inches, I got 203s. I mean, I got a little bit of everything. I even had a X class. They just 5 inches, so convenient.
The X classes, are those the real big boys?
Oh yeah.
Oh, we got RC fan coming in. Oh, RC fan, where's your timing for this week? Last couple weeks he's been popping in like... He's from the Netherlands, so his timing is not ours. We got Le Dragon Day. Calais. Fuck.
That looks like a fun thing to do right there.
Yeah, this is weird, but how crazy, like... If you had the opportunity to do that, like, fuck yeah. I don't know how many times you get to chase, you know? I was gonna say chase a dragon, but I think that's got a whole nother term meaning. Like, whoops, I don't... Wait. Dude gets to sit up there? On the fluffing head of it? Like...
That's better than chasing skydivers.
I want to fucking drive the dragon. Like, that's what I want to do. Like, I'm like, you had to sit on the head of that. Like, they ought to be up there. That looks cool as shit. Like, whoever built this thing, I don't know. Like, to me, that looks... I don't know. Do you think a company did? Or you think there's some dude out there who was like, I'm gonna fucking build a dragon?
Like, that's a tourist thing. It looks like it got people riding on top of it.
Alright, tourists. That would make a lot of sense. Because, yeah, there are people up
Alright.
there. It's like a dragon pirate ship.
Yeah.
Ah,
don't
very
think it-
touristy. Yeah, they have a safe
Right.
little fucking walkway built up. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm still going with really cool, though. Oh, now I'm looking at the bottom of it. I like to scrutinize everything. Like, how does it work? What is this? That's so cool, though.
Oh, he was sitting right next to it. That was pretty cool.
Oh, I just started reading the comments, but you boys are on your own with that. I'm not reading that.
Today, I'm on a hiking trip, and I'm trying to find a nice place to fly my FPV
Do you think that's what Tom Servo drives? That'd be fun.
And let's get right into it.
Ooh, we got too low for the FAA with FPV Hawk. It's true, Tom Servo does drive that dragon. Very nice vehicle, Tom. Good choice.
It's right there. But I want to take a minute and look at this gorgeous view.
See, I don't know if I would pay to go on the back of that dragon. My kids would probably sucker me into it, but I'd be like, if I can't drive that motherfucker.
Jackie join a curse it. Have your cake and eat it. Baby, it's your birthday. Baby girl, you know what I want. Let me do it to you, do it to you. Let me do you like,
Massive?
Did I say FPV Hawk? Why do I feel like I didn't say his name? I forgetful that like fast today. I didn't get you extra Twans in there just in case.
you are with the right man. Juno, tell me what you wanna do. I will make it happen. I just wanna get you home and yes, I'm drinking whiskey. Baby, I am gone tonight. NBC is not the only thing I'm coming on tonight. Gross. Why the fuck I say these things? It isn't over. Haven't heard a chubby lady sing. Everybody love me. Call a nigga Raymond. These weak niggas always in your face like Ray-Bans. Yes, I bring the
I think that's one thing every pilot likes to do is fly around themselves.
Donald for Spider-Man.
Yeah. You know what? I think that's cool too, like when they orbit themselves and stuff and get them. I like that. So I encourage it, boys. Fly around yourselves. It looks fluffing cool.
It does. There you go.
See, and he ended on it. Very nice. XTC1 FPV from Windjumby. I always love seeing his. So tropical. It makes me want it to be warm. Get you, Twan. Now this ain't as tropical looking as usual. Ah, there we go. There's the sunshine. And like, it's not even parked. It's like in the middle of doing its thing and he's out here flying. He ain't in America though, so I don't know. Maybe it's more do what you want territory.
Yeah.
Cause that's why I think it's so cool to know where everybody's from. Like he's in Tobago. I'm like, like on the island. So I don't know, amazing. The other guy was from the Netherlands, one of them. You got boys from all over. I love it.
The thing is that a lot of these other different places of the world, they get to do a lot. They got more liberty to be able to do things and post them because they don't have the FAA on top of them.
Yes and no. Like Germany apparently is very strict on it. Like some of the guys over there have gotten knocks on their door after they posted videos, got fined and had to actually take the video down. Like, so I'd consider that a little more severe than like here, but that's the only time I heard that though was Germany. So I don't know if other places are strict or not strict, but here it looks like you can. But I agree. I feel like some places might be better off. Not so bad. We got some smudge coming in with still party when my prop like a...
Places like that make me homesick. That's basically about what my hometown looks like, where I'm from in Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
There's a lot of places like that.
'80s all week in the dirty south. See, Fly High says shorts and sandals all year too. That's funny. Oh, I just want it to be warm. I'm ready for it. Like, we had 60s and actually it got into the 70s for us last week, but like today was cold, so it was like a tease, and now I don't want to be cold again. Like, I just want it to like stay warm. Like, ready for it. But hopefully this weekend's not supposed to be bad. Not supposed to.
Yeah, it doesn't look too good over here with the rain.
And I was just gonna say right before that, it's funny, I like almost didn't even notice he doesn't have music in this one. It's just the prop noise, you know? Until he said, you know, that he says that. And it's funny because you could hear it change. So I also have a thing about trees. Now, are these like banana trees or plantain trees? Plantains? Like...
They look like banana trees to me. Plantain trees and banana trees, they look pretty similar.
Yeah. Okay. So we were trying to
They're
determine
kinda
that
hard
the
to
one day in
tell.
somebody else's video.
They're kind of hard to tell apart unless like you really know what you're looking for.
But basically, it's probably one or the other right there. Okay. Close enough.
Hmm.
We're in the right ballpark, though. So that's good.
It's almost like palm trees. They all look alike.
Yeah, and I don't know enough to tell the difference. Like, I make the joke I should, like, fucking start studying trees, become like an arborist, then I could tell where everybody is in their videos. Like, oh, you're in this part of the world based on the... We got Dr. Frantic coming in with Quad Mala Siren, Kiss Ultra Mini, and some numbers after.
Yeah, they like to do that. They like to track people down and then go say something to them.
That's what I was trying to make sense of that comment. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I heard a couple guys that they post the video and about a year or two later somehow it gets on the FAA radar and then they just come knocking on the door.
That's kind of crazy. Like, I think in Germany, his problem was he went over the clouds, and they had a big problem with that because he was too high. Like, and they took it super serious. So,
well, that's as a FPV pilot. That's where you have to have footage that nobody never gets to see but yourself. And
well,
only a
sometimes you're
handful of
walking
people.
along and you find an SD card with this crazy footage on it, so you take it home to see what's on there, you know? Like, you don't know who took it or where it came from, but it was very lucky of you to find it laying there, you know? You have to share it with the world after that, like...
Yeah.
But then again, I don't really know how well that's gonna work in the long run.
Well, I think that we'll look at it. Well, what are the odds that you find an SD card in the middle of the road and you fly to?
Still say never admit anything.
Yeah. But you know how how we are as pilots. A lot of times we like to get credit for footage.
Damn right, that's my footy. Did you see that?
Well, I'm on my way into work right now.
That is Mr. Gauss, Mr. Gauss in the house. What'd you do, boy? Let me go back and listen. Hang on.
All right. Well, I'm on my way into work right now. But I got some updates for you, so I'll check in with you when I'm done.
Later that same evening.
Looking a little beat up,
What's up,
man.
guys?
Went through some shit, huh?
Thanks for checking in with me. It's been a little while since we've seen each other.
Fly high,
Touch
FPV,
bases.
I'm with you.
So let me fill you in.
About the
12 months
trees.
ago now.
Level up, boys. You heard it.
Started having problems with my left arm.
Level up on
Woke up
behalf
one
of
day,
Flag.
just off, totally numb. From the shoulder socket.
We're in a minute.
Fingertips. Couldn't feel anything. Tingly. You know, think about like what it's like to hit your funny bone. Magnify.
What
that
happened
by
to
about
him? He got a
5.
neck brace?
The entire arm. This went on for, I don't know.
I'm gonna have to watch it again
About a
later
week
for full details,
before I
but
went
something
to the
about
doctor.
no
They
feeling and the
initially
tingling.
Hooked me up to a EKG and, you know, ran some tests thinking that it was a cardiovascular issue. But it wasn't.
Mr. Gauss is an old G from fucking
They ordered
FPTV,
an
but
MRI.
he's right. I haven't seen him in a
And
minute. I didn't know if he
MRI
wasn't
turned
flying or what his deal
a
was, you know?
handful of discs in between C2 and T1.
Oh, he's got all
So
kinds of
the
discs
entire
fucked up.
cervical section of the spine.
Yeah, as soon as I saw the neck brace, I'm like, oh shit, that's not normal. What do you go on? You know? I say, what did he do? Like, I blame it on you boys. Like, this happened, you know, like, just do it yourselves, you know, not like it could be something out of your, like, control or, you know. What'd you fucking do to yourself? Like,
against the vertebrae. And that was that. One day I just woke up and left arm didn't work anymore. Had a 100% paralysis of the left arm. Come surgery, my arm was completely
oh
retracted.
fuck, so his whole arm was
up into my
paralyzed.
body. Couldn't extend it.
And fly high, I guess that makes sense. If you're live streaming yourself flying something, there's no way to prove that it isn't you. Like, you're pretty much being like, look at me doing this thing, you know?
All the problems.
Yeah.
All of the faulty
Very, very good
flesh
point on
and
that.
bone and muscle, you know, whatever.
Yeah, I got a bunch of footage
titanium.
nobody would never get to see.
Now I got more metal in me than Wolverine. It was pretty interesting, to say the least, waking up from surgery, to be able to use my arm again instantly. And
Well, sweet. I'm glad they
so
fixed it,
I'll show you
Mr.
what that was
Gauss,
like.
because not being able to use it would not be fun. Ah! And I like your humor. More metal than Wolverine.
This is what it was.
Oh, just so happy to be able to move it. That's some real shit, boys. How the fluff is he gonna fly his drone if he can't move his fluffing fingers? No, but seriously, I'm glad to see you up in action again, like.
So wonderful, honey.
And now I can use my arm and everything's, you know,
Oh,
pretty good.
timestamped, okay.
Still working on some fine motor movement. You know, I can't really control my fingers.
Hey,
100%
flyer tuck.
like I was before. And
Get
that
your twans.
translates
Tap, tap,
definitely
tap.
in
Yes, the
flying
thing
when
is
you
on.
get
Sorry, I'm a
very
little
fine
slow. I missed you
movement.
there.
So we'll bash our quads around like it's our first time flying again, and we'll learn this all over again. But that's why you guys haven't seen me in a while. I was recovering. And no, I know that there's a handful of pilots out there that can fly with one hand. There's a couple guys I know right off the top of my head, and I don't have the talent that they do. Let me tell you that. Those guys are pretty amazing pilots. But I'm glad to be here. I'm glad to be checking in with you guys. Thanks for checking in with me. And I'll catch you next time. Later, guys.
One day ago, I was just curious. Nice. And if he's flying already, that's fucking awesome. So it was hard to hear in the beginning. I'm not sure what happened that it started for him, but I'm glad he got it fixed. Like, he is right. And did you ever see the dudes who fly with one hand? They are something else. Like, actually, I think I've only seen one.
I burned my thumb one time and I could barely feel it.
That's funny, but fair enough. So they deserve that credit, like, you know. I think One Left is the one guy's name, like, One Left. And it's crazy to watch him do it because he shows the stick cam, like, while he's flying. I'm like, I don't even know how the fuck.
They would take passion and really, really wanted to do it to, I think, to get to it.
Oh, see, yeah, One Left, FPV, and Jack Bear. I don't know if I've ever seen Jack Bear. So Twan's for both of them. Somebody said... I never looked into it. Was it fat? Somebody told me about a foot flyer. Somebody could fly with their feet or something. I was like, what the fuck? But I don't think I ever actually found it.
I think I seen a video of it.
Yeah? So it exists. It is out there.
Yes, yes, it is out there. There's a guy who does fly with his feet because he's missing both of his arms.
Okay. That's got to be fucking hard too. I mean, I guess if you're doing everything with them to begin with, you're living that, you know, like you have more capabilities, but that still is quite a skill. Fuck. You know? The control, like, to be able to do that, so.
I can see being easier to fly with your feet than than flying with one hand.
I would almost agree with you because the two sticks, the way you.
I'm sure you can play with your toes and with your toes, big toes, and off that you can get to it.
Yeah. And I gotta give Twan's out for Air Nerd and his first premiere, and I missed it. HD baby. HD at first premiere. Let's go. Now, I don't know how to say it. Air Nerd's been only flying the little guys. Is this his 5-inch? Or is he just outside? I don't know.
That looks like a 3-inch.
It might be. That's why I'm afraid to say, because I'm not sure, and I don't want to scroll down too many times, because then I'm missing what he's doing. But he's been whooping it around the house, like getting his practice in. And I know I think he said he just built the 5-inch, but I can't remember things.
He hit a few spots that I think it would be almost not impossible, but hard to do with a 5-inch.
It doesn't say. Oh, it is the 5-inch that Daddy gave him, that Quad Daddy gave him. All right.
Oh,
I
nice.
thought, sweet. He's doing pretty fucking good, Air Nerd.
For a 5-inch, that's some nice flying out on all that.
Now, see, I don't always remember things because I can't remember where I got the information. I'm like, did somebody say that? Did I read it in Discord? Like, because the Discord all day long and free-for-all is just like, you know, like they talk about all kinds of bullshit. So, like, I felt like I read that somewhere but couldn't remember, like, the whole story. So thank you, Big Oily Guy. Ho ho ho! Let me give Red X's. Wait. Oh, I saw Red X in it. Oh, the big oily guy himself. Flying an abandoned golf course. Oh, Tom Servo. Look at that. Tom Servo made that for oily time. It's oily time. Bam. I even loaded it in there to use. Now, I have to give these special Twans out to Mindbender, who comes in hard every week. You gotta hit me with nothing but the fresh Twans! I love that Mindbender. And drone poison, get your Twans!
This is an FPTV exclusive.
I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break.
Oh, have at it.
But
you know what? I'm gonna do my duck out for 1 minute.
There she is, motherfucker.
Just sitting here eating my cottage cheese. About to watch me a big oily video.
Yo, it is Sunday afternoon, I think. Yeah, it's about afternoon now. Raz is taking us into the spot. We got Killer B with us. What up? We got these two fucking ladies who keep turning around and going back and forth on the road with us. Yeah. So today we're heading to an abandoned golf course, right, Raz? There they are, check them out. You guys can follow them. We're following them, and they're following us. Just gonna trot through it like we don't give a fuck. No fucks given right here. Look at Killer B. Shout out to him. No fucks given. Dandelion. It might be the first dandelion I saw this year. For me. I don't think I've seen them yet. There's a stairwell. I like that. Keep talking dirty to me, Raz, man. I'm gonna have to go to Maria's store and buy some of those locks and lock you up. You keep talking to me about bando stairwells. I saw Razman do a power loop through here earlier on YouTube. Looks like it's gonna be fucking fun. Over there's the way, dude. Fuck yeah. You can live here, dude.
Oh, I hid behind the scenes while you... I ducked out at the same time. Usually I'll take what I call a commercial break at some point, you know?
Let me try to get my headphones back.
In this one, they're back at that bando that... Who did we watch? I think we watched Jay earlier.
Check it out. Oily guy.
Yeah, I saw some. Yeah, I saw the stairs.
Yeah, dude. Totally like Candyman. I won't do it the third time. I won't freaking do it. Gap. There is a gap.
It's pretty cool because the boys will get together. Like, you got two of them from different parts of New York. Oily's from around Pittsburgh. Then you got fucking, where else was here? No, Detroit wasn't there. And then I like how they all put them in and I get to see everybody's fucking perspective of the same place.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and then somebody by me. Okay. Killer Bee's down by me. Pennsylvania. I couldn't remember who else was there. I think.
I think it'd just be like more. Killer Bee, what's your plan of action, man? Just rip the balls off it?
My plan of action here. I'm gonna go through Khaki Corner.
Where's my
Right there. I'm gonna make a fucking entrance. Bang. Do a yaw, come down here, and make my way up the staircase and start to check it out. Cause I'm too old to fucking climb there, so I let you guys do that. So I'm gonna scope it out with the drone.
Dude, this staircase though is fire. Dude, today is an exciting day too, because I have my 7-inch oily rig to fly. So typically I fly my 5-inch. Oilies.
We need something to chase with that 7-inch too.
Raz had the RC car out. Oh, Flyer Tuck, Texas. Nice. I don't know if we have anybody else in Texas. It's interesting. Yeah, I can't say anybody off the bat who's from Texas, and I love knowing where everybody's from. Although I forget, I'll ask it 100 times. You think I'd remember?
So typically I fly the 5-inch. But we made 7-inch arms. 7 mil. They're thick as shit. This thing's pretty sweet. I've flown it in my yard, and yeah, flew pretty good. So excited to take it up here to Bando.
Fucking inch.
Ooh, that's what she said.
I think I fly the same motors he got.
Look at this beast, guys.
On that one, that was on the 7-inch. I think Daddy showed. Those are some big boys.
Look, we're slowly orbiting around it already.
Yeah, they just look like purple from here.
Watch out,
don't know. He's like stuck up in the ceiling.
Oh, he got 30 over.
But I fucking love he just pops right back out like it's nothing.
That was a nice save right there. I applied with my legs, so no, I wouldn't be able to do a flip from there at all.
Aw, mind bender already passing out on us. That's BS. No. No, thanks for coming through. Oh, an RC fan. There you are. Good morning to you. Your timing's off today. We already watched your video. But good morning. Oh, he listed what motors they were. 2806, 1750. Oh, yeah?
Let me see if we got.
Yeah, when it gets into details and stuff, like, I don't know. I don't ever pretend to be something I'm not. So if I don't know, I'm just like, you know. Not a question for me, or, you know. Black 6.
Yeah, those are pretty nice motors. What kV he say he was? 16 what?
Raz, are they the motors that oil? Yeah, the 2806, 1750.
Okay.
I like the clapping rhythm. It was like the maiden fucking voyage of that drone, basically. He said flew it around his yard a little bit, but then in his true style, he had to bring it right to a bando. Like, that's how he does.
7 inches is quite a big drone to be flying on a bando that small.
Yeah, it
At
is.
least on my personal opinion.
I think in everybody's opinion, dude. That's like, I think you're.
I'm gonna get ready to fly a few packs.
I do kind of call him the Bando Slayer. It's kind of like right there on his resume, but usually he's got a 5-inch in there. So, oh, here you go. You'll see now he's back to the 5-inch. But pretty fluff and sweet. He's got this. He tried, I think, a 10 and a 13-inch, but one of them was a nightmare. I forget which one. I think the biggest.
I had the X Class, a 13-inch, and
that's what it was.
it was fun, but they're so big and expensive that, at least for freestyle, to me, doesn't make no sense. It's more like a novelty than anything when it comes down to freestyle.
Okay.
Unless you're racing them. If you're racing them, I give you. I mean, that's a whole nother league.
Ooh, do they race them that big though?
Oh yeah.
maybe I don't know enough about, yeah. Oh, I never thought of that. I guess when I think of racing, I just think of the smaller, you know?
Yeah, the race X class. Yeah, I think there's still racing X class. For a little while there, they were pretty big.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine. They seem so huge, like.
Yeah, I think that's one of the reasons like FPV start getting popularity at the beginning because X class are big enough that people can actually see them moving.
Yeah, but if you have the goggles on, you can't see it anyway. You know?
As a pilot, yeah, but as a spectator, you want to be able to see what they're doing.
Okay, you got a point there. So if you're having a race, like, that would make it easier to actually follow what's going on.
Mm-hmm. Without having to be looking at a screen or following a pilot and these or that.
It kind of made me think of, like, ice hockey, how it goes so fast. Like, the puck sometimes when they hit it, like, sometimes you, like, can't even keep up, like.
Well, the same thing is with a 5-inch on a race, is you can keep up with it on the eyesight. So you just gotta see where they at, kind of, and guess. But with our X class, especially, I think it was Soy FPV back on the day. She was the one who was really big on the X class and racing them. I think she still does it too. She used to be one of the rotor rider pilots for a little while.
Oh, who, Zoe?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I missed the name at first. I don't think she races any. I don't think she's raced in a long time. I don't think she does too much. Holy fuck. She doesn't do too much, boys. I don't think she does too much anymore. She is kind of out there. I saw an update like a few months ago, maybe, or last year. Just like a general update that, you know, she's still out there.
I saw something about her having to move.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
About a few months back, but Davo said.
Yeah. So I don't know, like, how much flying she does these days and stuff. Wait, having to move? She lived in a motorhome.
Yeah, she had to move the motorhome somewhere else.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
She has some type of drama going on, I'm not sure.
Well, I'm like, that's one of the easier moves in life. Sorry. Zoe's super nice, though. Honestly, I met her. She was probably one of the most memorable people of that day. Like, super sweet. Like, nothing but good to say about her.
There you go. Yeah, she seems like a super nice person. Never met her.
She's like, seems like a genuinely good person, though, too. Like, some people could be all like, nice, but like, she was like really cool, you know? Like, she seemed like a genuine good person, so I give her that. I only met her once. It wasn't like very extensive.
She was pushing for that 3D flying.
Yeah.
A lot. And I have thought about it myself. Never done it.
We got a couple guys, like Flexo 3D is one who drops videos. That shit's like, I don't know. It blows my mind because I'm like, flying a drone looks hard enough, like, to like get the concept of how ever the hell that works, you know?
I like to think and do flips and stuff like that, but I don't know about flying and stuff. One day I will try it out.
So I gotta yell at you about yawning, dude? No. I'm like, don't get me started. Like, no. I gotta keep my game face on. I can't be. No, that's alright. It happens. I had to call you out on the yawns, though. I'm like, damn it, don't make it happen to me. Oh, he can't handle it. Look at him. Now, I gave him the options. I told him he could tap out if he needed to, but I'm going to make him hang a little longer now. Oh, and yeah, shout out to Fat Strap Steve again. He is the one who hooked us up with Angel Soto coming on tonight. So, thank you, Fat Strap Steve. Hope you're doing well. You boys need any fat straps for your goggles? It's the place to go. And he does custom ones too, like super sick ones.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. He's been doing a lot of new, nice custom designs lately. I've been using fast straps since he started, basically. I remember it was him and I think it was Hot Dog FPTV or something like that. That used to make straps too.
Nah, Fat Strap Steve's not on here tonight. I just wanted to give him a shout out. Anyway, whether he's watching or not, he should be here, but no.
I bet he's sleeping.
Yeah, it was when he came on, he even said like it's out of his usual timeline, you know, like it was late, so I understand that. Where's my mouse?
You'd be surprised. I met Steve on Facebook in one of the forums because he had a hot flag when the hot flag first came out. The Emax hot flag first came out, and I got two of them, and he had one, and he was trying to swap a BTX and was asking where to solder the boards and stuff like that, and I helped him out with that, and ever since we've been friends. Talk to the man. He always been super nice. I've never met him in person, and I've been about 15 minutes from his house, but still haven't got the chance to meet him yet in 4 years. 4 or 5 years that I've known him.
Check us out. Follow us on YouTube and stuff.
We got, Fuck, what did I say I'm calling that? Screech. I had to stop. Missionaries want to learn the gospel of freestyle. Let's go. I moved my Twans. He's coming in with a 2 for Tuesday on this Saturday night. He's got 2 this week. I think if you want to hit up Fat Strap Steve, you know who I mean, Fly High. I'd say go to Facebook. That's where I think I got a hold of him. Like, he's not really heavy on Discord. Like, so.
Yeah, he's always on Facebook.
Yeah. Because he was pretty responsive on there, so I'd say go that route.
Yeah, I will. I'll find him on. You can either, if you want to talk to him personally, just hit him up on his messenger. He's real good about responding back. Oh, that's what I always talk to him too.
Yeah, because although I'm like primarily like Discord is like where I'm at all the time, I'm like expanding a little bit because I realize a lot of guys, or there are like guys out there who don't use it at all. They're like Facebook is their thing or Instagram is their thing, so you know.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you, this is the first time I actually used Discord like that because I've been on it before but never really got the hang of it or anything. So I was like, okay, I just stay where I'm at. Most of the bike guys that I deal with, they're on Instagram, and most of the FP people on Facebook. So I just think we play. That's it.
Ah, so you got some, okay. Ethics straps on there now and people aren't as happy. Yeah, Fluff and look into it, Fly High. He's a good guy. Make that connection. A massive time sink. So Discord sucked Fly High in. I don't know, Discord sucked me in too, like, I don't read as deep as I used to, like, I'd come down in the morning with my coffee and sit here and read it like the newspaper, scroll through, see what everybody's up to for the morning. Oh, he's got goggles on one of the girls out there. He's got that music going again. It makes me feel like I'm playing a video game, like, yeah, like old school.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have one to compare it to, though. I was trying to find one, but it didn't. Too slow sometimes.
He's really swinging that thing around.
Getting real comfortable out there.
Mm-hmm. That's one of the biggest thing is, at least to me, is consistency with what you fly if you want to get good and progress fast.
I don't know. Shit's hard, so I give credit to everybody. Slow down, he says. But goose, slow down. But get your twans.
Sometimes it feels like it's just me and this microphone.
Hide for 2 seconds, but I'll be right here. Behind the scenes. No. Calling a level up, boys. Discord is kind of weird though. Like at first, I didn't even know there was more than one channel. Like I had to learn how to use it, like figure shit out. There's like free for all, then there's where you drop your videos. And now there's all kinds of other categories. And the voice channels. Oh my god, it's funny to see like the group of guys always in there anymore. And it rotates, like you'll see different shifts of people. Because we got like dudes from the UK, like who come in at a certain time, you know, when they wake up or whatnot. Or you'll see like a certain group in the morning, a certain group at night. I love it.
Okay.
And a lot of the guys have found each other to like go fly with too through there. Like, you know, I'm in this spot or I'm close to here, anybody else, you know?
Yeah, I just like, I don't know personally, I just I never hang out with people, at least not around here, that I know they use it that much at all. So I guess I never really got into it.
Fair enough, I'll give you a pass on that one. No. We'll let it slide, we'll let it slide this time. No, I love it. It was so funny. I love how you're honest and you're like, yeah, I deleted Discord or something like that. I'm like, well, better get that shit back then before Friday.
Yeah, I remember you told me. No, why did I put Discord on it?
Because I think we were going to give this a round one like a while ago, but whatever the fuck goes down, you know?
Well, it did took us a minute to be able to get it straight because This is what, the third time we set it up?
Yeah, I think. Oh, yeah, there you go, boys. This is round 3. You must have set Discord up for the first try, you know? And then it was a minute, like, because that was back in January.
I
Let me
know
get
what
my
happened.
Turtsy, get your
I set
twats.
it up. I set it up, but since I do all my video editing and everything from my phone, I needed the memory space for a video. So I deleted it to be able to do the edit.
You did well, though. You got it back in time. That's all we needed. Well, you know, I have to admit, it's convenient using Discord for the stream. Like, we used to do it through Zoom or something. And that shit gets timed out, or you gotta pay for it, or this and that, you know? Discord, I got no complaints. Easy peasy, you know?
I haven't hit gates in years. I haven't done any type of race, you know, be flying around gate at least in.
Oh, and these look like the pool noodle gates that somebody was telling me about. They said they put, like, basically 2 stakes in and a pool noodle bent over them. And I was like, well, that's kind of fucking clever. That's like a super inexpensive way to, you know, build a bunch of gates. Oh, now he's somewhere else here. They got a different cat set up. Well, that's funny. That's why I asked you what's your usual fly-in spots. You know, you do a lot of the chasing of bikes, because you'll see a lot of guys do gates and, like, trees, this, that, you know, like bandos. It seems like everybody will fly almost anything, but you can kind of tell guys have their favorites or their go-tos, you know?
Oh, yeah. Me, personally, I stick with my trees and the bikes. Or should I put them bikes and trees?
Good combo. We got PJ True with FMGO Freestyle. Where'd my fucking Twans? Why'd I move them? I threw myself off. I moved them from right in front of me. It, like, threw my whole world. What are you, going back to bed already, RC fan? Haha! Wake and bake and then go back for a nap?
I think I'm about to tap out because I almost snoozed out a second ago.
Oh, you don't want to fall asleep in the chair, eh? I don't blame you, dude.
I was hoping y'all didn't catch it, but I found myself holding the phone like this. And I'm like, oh, hold on. I gotta open
Well, you know,
my
you
eyes.
did all right. You didn't drop it. You didn't. Like, the first one that I pick on is the dude we call him Angel Face, so you can't do it. There'll be 2 angels who fell asleep in the chair. I fucking lose my shit. But his actual FPV name is Hit the Deck, but we all call him Angel Face, like. And it was honestly like a 6-hour stream, one of like the very first one I did. And he literally fell asleep and fell out of the chair. I'm like, well, where the fuck did you wake up? Because we were trying to figure this out, like, because his green screen, like, blocked him out, so we couldn't really tell what happened. But he's like, I woke up on the floor. I'm like, you fucking fell out of your chair for sure.
Oh, Jesus. No, I got a nice little comfy recliner that I'm not gonna lie. I sleep on it at least twice a week. So that's why I'm like, yeah, I am not make no promise I don't fall asleep in this chair.
Well, let me get Boss Life in the new Fast and Furious Showtime drift. See, I told you we get some dudes who chase drift cars and all. But we don't get a whole lot of, like, bikes, you know? Some motocross,
nice
that's
cars.
another one.
the one thing I do have to say about like chasing stunt bikes and stuff like that is you do have to do a lot of to get a lot of nice shots. You have to fly backwards a lot.
I couldn't really tell what you said. You went robot on me. You gotta do what to get it?
Fly backwards.
Like fly backwards?
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit. I never thought about that, I guess.
Yeah, if you look at a lot of my footage, you just gotta be straight out backwards most of the time. I run my camera angle, I run it at 5%, and I run my GoPro angle at 0%, just so I can get, when I'm flying backwards, I can still get that full shot.
Okay. Because I wonder how guys get the good shots. Because I will say, as a whole, in the last like couple years of watching people like chase cars and different things, like the shots have gotten much better, you know? Like instead of cutting it off or going back and forth, people are getting like the whole car in there the whole time and stuff, you know? So that's interesting that you like, I wouldn't have thought about that backwards.
Yeah. If you look at a lot of my I'll say, but you have to go to more main Instagram or even not about a year what you're doing big bets. There's a lot of them that's I like to come from behind, just swoop in and just turn the drone around and just put it on their face and just stick with them right there. And do a lot of one. When they do the circles, I like to just basically do the same thing, do an orbit, but I do backward or do just do it backwards. The drone in front of them all the time.
So well, like anything else that you'd practice, but you've learned to adapt like specifically to them too to get those shots, like.
Mm-hmm.
See, I love learning new shit, and like every time you talk to somebody, it's like a new perspective. So it's like things I wouldn't have really thought about before, you know. So, like
that's like to me one of the challenges is trying to get that transition from chasing from behind to getting from like even flying sideways. A lot of times I put the drone on a pitch sideways so I can follow them right there and then just get around. When you get in front of it, you just got to pitch back a little bit and kind of like smooth all that out of one movement and just keep it going.
see those tips, boys? Those exclusive.
I use that same technique with chase skydivers too.
Fly hard or go home, says Pitts, Fly, and I. Let's go.
Yeah, he's right about that. Watching real end gets all real quick. That's what happened to me and the bikes. I got tired watching the real end, so I was like, nah, I gotta get to the front of them. So you gotta fly backwards.
I'm glad you said that because it didn't make sense to me, and then I'm like, oh, I'm a fuck. Yeah, his comment didn't make sense until you said that. I'm like, oh, okay. Got it. I can't tell what type of place he's at here, but he's tearing it up. He's always somewhere new. He finds a lot of spots. Looks just like something random he came across. Like, fuck it, I'll fly here.
I remember those days. I don't know. I guess you get after flying for so long, you get to a time that you like. Okay, I just want to fly this. This is the only thing I want to fly. I guess.
I don't know, it seems like people kind of get their favorites for the most part. That or availability, like where they actually can fly. What's not necessarily easy, but what's like possible or available, you know?
I think that's more what it is okay, y'all got bandos, I got bikes and trees, the guys down in Florida got a little bit of everything. I know guys that all they do is just chase drift cars because they just happen to live right next to a track or they just right next to them. Me, I got, like I say, I got the stone bike guys, which honestly, the spot is 5 minutes from my house. And then I got about 30 minutes from here, skydivers.
Skydivers? Really? Did you ever get to fly around them, or is that a no-no?
Oh no, I chased skydivers.
I didn't see that. It's fucking cool.
There's some videos. I actually fly right through the middle of the parachute of one of them.
Oh, I'm gonna have to go watch that. I didn't see that one. That slipped through. That's crazy sounding. Oh, and they're like, all right, I had a lot of thoughts going on there. I had to like take that in for a second. A little scary, but like I had to wait. Hold on, let's take that.
There's a lot of cool shots with skydivers. The thing with skydivers is that you have to have permission from the DC owner, and you gotta be real careful where you at because most of these places are in airports. So you gotta really know your laws to be able to chase them and where you at all times. That's one of the spots that you go fly and you have to have a spotter at all times.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Not just because of you in the airport, it's also because you have so many people up in the air on parachutes. If you hit one of them by accident, yeah, your drone come down, but they're gonna come down with the drone too, and that's one person hitting the ground.
Yeah, I think that's why I was like, when I said the scary, that's where my mind went. I was just like, oh my god, I thought of so many things. I mean, can it cut the line if you fucking, like, you know, like the drone, like, clipping the fucking lines, or the goddamn, like, shoot itself, or tangling and fucking wrangling it up. Not wrangling, but roll, like, you know? All that, like, rolled through my head a minute ago at once, and I was like, fucking sketchy, but it's pretty cool you got to do it, like...
I got a shot that I was chasing one of them and, with a big American flag on the back, and I got pretty close to him. He was like, get closer, get closer. I'm like, no, I am not getting any closer to you, my man.
Yeah. Fly High's trying to come fucking fly some skydivers with you. He's in Alabama, he'll drive over.
Hey, if he drive over here, I'll take him with me.
Yeah, I heard Fly High. Fly High, look at this. Are you coming here for these connections? Look what we do for you here at FPTV. I'm gonna get like the Italian the Don talk out now, you know? Like, we make connections. It's what we do. We get the family connected where they need to be.
Tell him
fucking
hit me up. I'll bring him over with me because I'm the only FPV pilot who got permission to fly that DC.
I think Fly High knows it. That's like not something that you can normally do. See, I see things as opportunities. Like, is that something you're going to have the chance to do again? Is that something you're likely to be allowed to do? No. None of, you know, like, so that's fucking sick you got to do that. Like,
oh, me?
Yeah,
well, the one thing with that DC place is I got it through a friend of mine who happens to be a skydiver.
Oh,
And
so you got friends in the right places. You got friends with some fucking adrenaline-filled hobbies, eh?
yes,
And then that brings you on over. Like, all right, all right. I see.
they he always the owner of the place. He's an adrenaline junkie. He has to break his back like 3 or 4 times. He has to break his
Okay.
neck 2 times. It's crazy.
And that didn't
So-
learn him? Fucking breaking your neck twice and you're
Oh,
okay.
he gets pulled out. He gets pulled out of the DC on a stretcher at least once or twice a year. But I guess the way I was told is he brought 2 people before me to try to kind of get some drone footage, and nobody can get closer to the shot because he's the fastest one coming down.
Okay.
He dives under the chute over 100 miles an hour.
Really?
Yes, and even for my 5-inch drone, with high KB 6S full throttle peg, I honestly can't keep up with him. It's up. So we've been working on it. That's the reason I built that octocopter, 5-inch octocopter, so heavy. So when I don't need that much throttle to chase down.
Okay.
And well, at least when I built it and I posted, everybody's like, "Oh, but you're only gonna get so much fly time out of it." I was like, "I only need less than 1 minute to get the shot I need." That's why I was like, I don't like breaking stuff, but nowadays I build drones just for a specific shot. That's it. Like I will build it, use it for that shot, get the shot, and then take it apart and build something else out of the parts out of it.
Ah, all right. So you're like very oriented on like what you're doing. Okay.
We go every month with a different challenge. So
Built it just for that, like one and done. Do you keep like a freestyle quad like built all the time though, or anything, or you really just have
Yes,
it?
my
well.
5-inch, my regular 5-inch quattro. The frame is the quattro frame from by Cyclone. Is the one that I was telling you that we kind of collaborate on it. Unfortunately, he closed his shop. He's not in business any longer. But I still got the files for the frame, and I got a bunch of them. So I got that's like my go-to. Let me see.
I'd have been shocked, like, you know, it's like you made it sound like, well, I only build my drone when I'm going out for that. I'm like, what? You don't have one just sitting there ready to fucking go at all times? Like, that's, you know?
Oh, no, I do.
Okay.
I normally keep at least 3 to 4 drones ready to go at all
Now,
times.
that's a more normal thing for me to hear. Just based off of, like, observation from you boys. Like, that's more of a... All right.
This is what my work area normally looks like.
Okay, now that's looking familiar.
This is my Y6 that I'm doing for long range. It gives me about 7 minutes on a 1006S. This is the octocopter.
Oh. So does that fly like 3D? How the fluff does that work? Or is that not something that would do?
I'm pretty sure you can fly 3D out of it, but it just flies like a normal drone. It's just super stable, and it's a brick. Super heavy. This is the one that I specifically built to go chase them over there. But my normal go-to is this one.
Okay.
It's just a 5-inch
Just get gritty. Proxy, baby. Give me
unibody.
So I catch you guys.
And
I love you guys. You know I'm always
well, here's the actual, just the frame.
Get to work, guys. April Proxy. I want to see it all.
This is what I've been flying for, what, 3 years now, 2.5 years since we made the frame. And I'm halfway packed because I'm in the middle of a move. So You can see.
You got quite a spread though. Holy shit. All laid out there.
I even got the same.
Oh, that's fucking big looking
Let me
there.
see. Let me
Damn.
set it up for you so you can see for
And let me give Miss
size comparisons.
Yeah.
That's a 10-inch Quattro, and that's a 5-inch Quattro.
Oh, I'm sorry. It looks cute because it's like a baby next to it. Sorry. I don't want to offend anybody, but I got the
We started this frame. It started on this size. A little 3-inch, 2.5, and it turned into that.
That big
And
boy
we
looks
also-
heavy though, not gonna lie.
Oh no, it's pretty big. We also made a 5-inch cine whoop out of the exact same frame too.
Nice.
But this one, I think it never hit the market. The only one that he actually got to be sold was the 3-inch all the way to 5. And whatever. I think that was it. That was the ones, yeah. But that's my normal setup, and I carry a whoop on my car at all times.
Ah, that's great. You just keep it in the car just in case.
Well, it hangs from my rear view mirror. Has a more like an ornament, but it's a fully functioning. I'll show it to you. It's a fully functioning whoop that I keep in my car. That's a hood ornament. Not hood ornament, but
Oh my god, a hood ornament. I want to see somebody like chrome one and fucking put it on the front of a car.
It's not hood ornament. I put it on.
No, I know what you're saying. You have it hanging inside, but when you said hood ornament, you brought me to that.
Yes.
I'm like, fuck, that'd be so cool. Somebody chromes one and. Oh my god. I think you're the first. I don't think I've seen that yet, man. I flippin' love it, but
That's actually a Beta 95X that I turned into a normal whoop. It has a full Vista, fully working 4S drone that I just have it hanging from my rear view mirror, just so I can have it on my car.
that's fucking funny. That's great.
I don't fly it much,
But
so
it's
I
there
figure
just
I just
in
put it in the
case.
car. Ooh, let me run this time. My battery's about to die.
Oh.
And I got another 10-inch bandolero that I put together about a year and a half, 2 years ago.
Bandolero,
We
I
were
like that.
3 times, and I think it just sits there.
Just sits there. You don't like that one, or? Yeah.
It's just too big. It's really not. You really don't have many places to fly it at. And every time it hits the ground, you're looking at at least $10.
Oh, young
instead of
queer, I
$12.
didn't even give you your twans and you're almost over. Here I come, he said. Cessna. Day out on the fairground, St. Augustine, Florida, round 2 with Doom Rider.
Oh yeah, he's pretty good. I've seen those envious FPV. I see some of the videos of that fairground. That's a pretty cool spot they got right there. I think they're gonna put an event coming up right there soon too. Ooh, that was close.
I don't think I'd try skydiving. Fly High said you gotta try it. Nah, somebody would have to push me out is my problem. Like, I don't think
It's
I'd have the
actually
balls
fun.
to fucking jump
You have
myself.
to do it at least once. I did it already when I first got there. The guy, the owner of the place is like, well, if you're gonna be chasing us, you need to do it so you know what it is. So I was like, okay, I guess I'm doing it then.
Really? That's what he told you? It's like, you gotta do this if you want to do it?
Yeah, he literally just told me, he's like, you need to get up there and jump, at least so you know what the feeling is, so you can chase us around. I was like, okay.
Well, you know what? I'm not like even against that, because that's putting you into their perspective before you go do your thing. So, I mean, you can't get that unless you do it yourself. So, I mean...
And you gotta look at it too. That's about a $300 to $400 experience that I got to do for free.
The experience, I love how you said that. And like, that's what I said before, like, you gonna have the opportunity to do that again? Is that something, you know? Like, I keep saying life is about experience, you know? Like, things you get to do and enjoy and like, you know? So that's pretty sick. But yeah, you're right. Fucking get to do that for free. Jump out of a plane. Fuck yeah, that's the time to try it. Like...
Hey, and all thanks to the drones. This is what I told my wife.
How does
Like
she
that.
feel about it? Is she like into it, or is she like more of just that's your thing and have fun, you know? Or
Well, she really don't care for drones and stuff like that, but she got to jump for free too.
oh, did she do it with you?
No, we didn't get to do it the same day because it just happened that the week before that, as luck as it, I got hurt at work. A window fell off and hit me on top of the head, and I had a neck injury.
So you both got to skydive, but you did it separately?
Yeah, she did it the week before I did. A week or 2 weeks after me, before
That's
I did.
kind of funny. Like, babe, let's go skydiving. And then they're like, but you know what? I'm going this week. You go next one.
Well, I did get to I get to film her, and I get to ride with her in the plane all the way up.
Ooh, so that is fun. That's pretty.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not hating on you. I just think that's like a funny coincidence that you did it at like different times. The hell is this dude? This is fucking weird.
I don't know what he doing.
Playing airsoft at Fox Airsoft Store with Spider Sugar. Okay. That's, I'm like, what the fuck are those crates there? Like, they got bodies that'll like... I watch a lot of horror movies, so... I'm like, that's a weird setup right off the bat, like...
I'm doing something that's different.
Good night, RC fan. Good night. Well, get a power nap in before you start your day.
Apparently, one of the biggest...
Doom Riders sponsored by Fly High.
In the U.S. is in Denver. Just like everything. Everything's in Denver, and I just don't know. So I got a fun little setup. I'll show you. Obviously, I got a pass at this.
Oh,
place.
nice.
It's like
What did I need to do to
9
get a
to 4
sponsorship?
p.m., so I was gonna get there before they open.
Well, I don't know if you're getting him on a plane and to chase some skydivers with that once in a lifetime opportunity. Maybe you guys could work something out. I don't know. At least
There
make
you
that
go.
connection and go from there.
Hey, that's basically how I got the 2 sponsorships I had. Well, I still got one from Steve.
Oh, yeah?
It's really not a sponsorship. It's more like a friendship. Hey, I need a new fast strap. All right, I'll send it to you.
He's got you covered though. That's good.
He has always treated me good. Like stickers, whatever I need made, I just hit him up, and he either does it for free or for next to nothing. But I always make sure too to get his shout outs on my stuff.
It should be great. It's a beautiful day today. Yeah, here we go. Whee!
don't see how people can afford that. That's crazy. I just wanted to let you know I can never
Man,
McDonald's
I done that same thing, Fly High.
again after
Kill a full
that
success on a soldering iron because just keep soldering and keep going and going and going.
Here we go. Should be fun. All right, here's what I built.
Building like a madman over there.
Time to get absolutely owned by everybody. How's it going? Yeah. Just chrono? Alright. You good?
Are they gonna shoot the drone or something?
I'm trying to figure this out, if he flies here or if he's just playing airsoft. I was just having that thought myself. Because Spider Sugar's been dropping some lately, and usually he'll get a little vloggy with it, and then...
Just waiting.
We might just be playing airsoft this whole time. Alright, well, if we're watching some airsoft, let's fucking watch some action. Oh, come on, dude. I want to see some hits here. I didn't notice it. He's shooting the fucking tree. At least he called himself out on it. That's funny. We used to, yeah, as if like I did this shit. No fucking. They used to play paintball at Concrete City down here. Like, it had it set up all kinds of crazy. The only airsoft shit I played was... It really wasn't fun. It's because the asshats that, like, we were friends with and used to party at their house, like, they got airsoft guns and just fucking went on a rampage one night, so we had to deal with it. Like, I mean, fucking... They weren't these big boys, though.
200 watts? That's a lot of building, homie. That's a lot of quad building, that's for sure.
Wait, get somebody? You know a fucking riot shield in this? What the fuck?
I don't know what somebody got here.
I mean, this is a pretty cool setup for this place, like... Would have been cool to see you fly a drone through here, though. And see if it got shot, you know?
Got shot directly.
That'd be interesting, see if you can miss it. Like, Apone, one of his...
Oh.
Well...
Fly, it's... So, that's the video who I saw with an airsoft gun on a drone.
Dang-a-lang. What a fun...
Was that him?
Funny, fun time. So we're gonna try to do this more often. Good workout. Holy crap.
Fly high, I shot airsoft players with the drone, is that weird? I had Roman candles on them. Fucking A, dude.
Differently. Yeah.
I've seen some videos people using drones on airsoft games.
Fun. Definitely gonna be doing that more. Oh.
I never saw that one yet, but I believe it. Like, they've done all kinds of shit already. Fuck.
Mm-hmm. No, I remember seeing a video. They either use it to shoot or something like that, but I remember seeing it.
Oh, why the fuck did I mute it? I must be getting tired. That's not the like button. I seriously hit that because I wanted to hit the like button. Fuck. We have trying to line of sight like who? Like Quad Mover. From Majestic Moves. Let's go.
GoPro screen. I can barely see it.
Yeah, I'm line of sight. Oh, there it goes.
You're upright.
Shot back and couldn't take it down. Nah.
Get it hungry.
I know, Dave. I'm sorry, why does that seem so fucking funny to me, dude? Just like, why could that be its own, like, meme? I know, Dave. Like, I'm sorry. Sorry to do it to you, dude, but that's just what pops in my head. I know, Dave. Like, I could hear it when he fucking typed that. Who needs titles, says Dingles. This is a, like, cool looking spot. We don't have shit like this around here.
No, we got a few places like that
That's a
around
big
here.
arcade, yeah. I want to see the top again. Like, oh. Oh, I see what I was looking at. How it drives down into the middle. Alright. I don't know, yeah. I'm not in a big city, so we have like fucking 3 parkades around. There's not a lot of them, and they're not big. You don't see them too often.
I mean, if you go downtown Savannah, which is not too far from here, you get places like that.
I'm gonna
But
have to
the
actually
thing
go
about-
to Savannah one day, because that's one of my daughter's names. So we're gonna have to go to like each city they were in. Because we went on a kick. I have a Brooklyn, Savannah, Charlotte, Oslo, and Raleigh. Now he's harder because that's overseas. I loved that shot through the trees there. But yeah, we gotta go to Savannah and do something there one day.
Trust me, there ain't much to do around here. Unless you come in the summertime.
Why is it like touristy? You just have more shit in the summer? Or...
Yeah.
The usual.
Yeah, we got Tybee Island, we got the islands, we got the usual ghost hunts and stuff like that, and then you got River Street.
3.
Oh, my kids would be into the ghost hunt for sure.
Hey, they might love to go. They do have a ghost tour. They take you to a cemetery, old cemetery with pirates and stuff.
With pirates? That's fucking cool. Like, I ain't never been to a pirate cemetery. Like, now that's some shit.
Mm-hmm. I think they got all kinds of people buried there, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, I'm sure there's probably a mix, but that's cool. Like, oh, and I don't think I twanned out Pitts Flying Eye with Tupa Tuesday on this Friday, Saturday. Now this place is sick, man. And he seems to like to find different places all the time too. Like, he's been to a shiz ton of them, like. But he's over in Germany, so it's all like throughout there, like, and their countries, I guess, are like smaller in size, so he could like go to the other. Oh fuck, that map's too small. I don't know what's next to Germany, so I don't want to sound like an asshole saying the wrong countries. But like, he's able to travel that general vicinity, you know, and like hit different places.
Pretty cool. LED.
I wanted to yawn, but I couldn't blame it on you because that was so long ago that it doesn't count now.
I'm not even sleepy no more.
Oh, fucking second win! Woo!
Fly. I'm gonna have to get with him with some LEDs because I do need to get a drone set up for LEDs because we've been talking about doing some night jumping at the skydiving place, and they jump with LEDs, ropes on their stuff. But I gotta find a way. I gotta put some LEDs on my drone so they can see it at night.
Oh, Fly High's the man to talk to then about that. His are fucking sick, bright. He's got different colors. Do you have a color changing one, or am I talking out my ass there? I think that's what you told me, but set me straight if I'm wrong.
Yeah, that's the one thing I never really got into putting LEDs on my drones because I'm on the goggles. I don't get to see them.
Ah, that's true.
But I do have to come up with a setup and put some LEDs on that drone before for that night shots.
And you know, he's smart. Like, he even mentioned he's like, they're great for like if you want to chase somebody, like another drone. I'm like, oh, that would make fucking chasing a drone so much easier. And it's lit up like the goddamn 4th of July, like so fucking bright. Like,
oh yeah.
Brighter than Tron. Yes, Tron. Full fucking Tron, dude. I would so compare it to that.
I can barely read some of this.
Oh, yeah, it's hard. And then if the colors get like light on us.
Oh yeah.
That's as big as I can get it to. Yeah, he said his shit is brighter than Tron. I like that movie. Oh, I recognize this spot. Pitt's been here in another video. Because now that he's inside of here, like, I wanted to know what this spot was. Whoa, some quads. What do we got here? Sunshine State MX Park. Ah, Banshee Race. Let's go. Hey, Hydro and Master Roshi.
Who's that, Hydro?
Yeah. Hydro 69, aka Master Roshi FPV.
Yeah, I got him to go chase some stone bikes about 3 years ago.
Yeah.
On an event in Jacksonville.
Ah! He does a lot of monster truck stuff.
I was just about to say he does all the monster truck. He got me hooked with an event here in Savannah one time, but I wasn't able to do it because they canceled it. The monster truck company did not have the permits set up right for the show. So at the time of the show, they told me, nope, you cannot have the show. The city came and canceled the show for them.
That sucks, because there's probably a lot of money putting into that, just like, what do you call it? Not fucking transfer and traveling. You know, just the travel of getting everything there, like. That's crazy.
So I did win a giveaway from Ovonics.
I mean, kill for the jumpers.
They're always doing some giveaways. They're always doing
I
appreciation
can't even read my shit.
for their customers and everything. So
Here, let me turn today.
I
Damn it.
got some 6S
I don't know how to work this day one.
I don't know which 6S batteries, to be honest.
Killer from the jumpers, yep.
She asked me, what did I run?
Oh yeah, Fly High, he's got different options too. The 6S, 3, 4S strips, only 4 millimeters wide, self-adhesive with 3M backing. Real pit switches if you want to turn on and off with a switch on your transmitter, and the RGB I invented. I have a Betaflight chips to control them and Wi-Fi chips for the skydivers. Bluetooth Wi-Fi chips.
That's pretty cool.
She's quick to reply back the next day. You know, the time changes between here, me in New York City, and them in China, but she's quick to reply.
And Fly High definitely gonna have to talk.
So the affiliated link will be in the
It seems like it's like just gotta happen, boys. Like.
In my experience, they have given me some great.
They be trying to clone your LEDs. Fuck. Oh, one of my favorite saying, boys, is "fuck out of here."
I've never had a bad.
You can tell them "fuck out of here" with that one.
Experience with them. I know people that run RC cars with them. I know people that run airplanes with them. I know people that do airsoft stuff with them. So check them out. Check them out. Let's check out what we got from them though. Alrighty, guys. Let's get straight into it.
Oh, Jay's opening something up for us. Ovonic giveaway winner reveal.
What
Jay's killing it this week. Is that like 4 fluffing videos? 2 for Tuesday, 4 for Thursday on this Friday, Saturday night?
Ooh, those are bionics.
So we got 2 Ovonics high
Damn.
discharge, 1200 mAh, 120.
That's what I've run the 1000.
6S.
The 6S 1000 is the smallest 6S pack that you can find. For 5-inch, they're perfect if you're trying to keep up with your weight.
Ones, 1300 mAh. This battery actually has been through some beatings.
I've been running those for
It's
what?
been with me for the past 2 years and some change since I started my FPV career since.
2 years now, 2.5 years I've been running the Bionics 1000.
Definitely interested to test these out. I've heard good people say good things about them. I've heard people say bad
Interesting,
things
Fly
about
High.
them. They discharge too fast. Some people have had great experience. So you get in the box an instruction to how to keep your house intact, pretty much.
How to keep your house intact.
How
I
to
like how he
charge,
describes that.
And
You get
like always,
instructions
we get
on how to
2
keep
Ovonics
your house
stickers.
intact.
I have Ovonics
That's
stickers
funny as
everywhere,
fuck.
pretty much on my bag, goggles. But here we are. Wow. Compared to Notice, this one is 1300 mAh. This is 12.
Oh, that would be typical Rotor Rider right
For
there.
them to be 6S and 4S, I am pretty always shocked to how
Hard to argue when it keeps fucking
Ovonics could get. XT60, balance lead.
Yeah, that is
I
shitty
am
Fly High.
really-
And you got some sick
let's
fucking
test these out. I'm
LEDs.
really
You got a
excited
great fucking
to
idea, great
put these
product.
through the Mandalo
Give you a shit ton
tortures.
of credit. All the credit.
So,
All
yep.
So guys, there you have it. We're gonna definitely put these.
Yeah, I heard Rotor Rider
for sure.
doing that a lot with
anything we
a
do,
lot
which
of
is
people.
Mandalo out here,
They make this
you
stuff
already know
and
how Mr. Mandalo
they
do it.
want to take credit for it. They make an episode, they want to take credit for stuff.
Gonna put some flights to them. I will get back to you guys to see how they run, to see how they discharge, to see how they hold their charge, how much time I could get out of them. So another video is gonna be coming with Ovonics information on this. So keep safe, guys. Keep being beautiful, and always
Keep being
Mandalo,
beautiful. I
guys.
love Jay's
you
positive
guys.
words all the
Stay
time.
safe.
Thank you, Mr. Mandela. Ooh, a quick one. We got Locked It Kiss Ultra with Timo FPV. Let's go. Well, I'd just say, my advice would just say, stay on top of your shit for quality. You fucking were the first in the game there. You had the idea, you came up with it. You came up with the concept of however the fuck it works, you know? So, stick with your quality and improvement and continue to do that, you know? Be the fucking best, bro. You got that fucking shit locked. Like, when you see the LEDs in action, too, like, I've seen the videos of people flying with them on there. They're sick.
I haven't had a chance yet. I might have seen it, but not really knowing that that's new stuff.
True.
I'm really bad at names, so.
I try not to be, man. I try to remember anymore, like, you know? But, like, my problem is, like, I'll get shit mixed up because I won't remember, like, where I saw it or... Cause, I don't know, I gotta admit, like, I watched quite a few videos, so I'm like, fuck, was it in this one or was it that? Like, you know?
Yeah.
I can't always keep my shit straight. It happens.
I'll be honest, I don't watch as much videos as I used to anymore. Lately, I just post, and that's it. I don't even hang out on the apps anymore or watch videos like that. Sometimes you don't even got the time for it.
I hear you, cause like I used to watch all kinds of videos like in what I'm gonna call my free time, you know? Like, and then I kind of scaled it back to mostly like the people who submit them in, you know, the Discord, or the people, boys that are always around and stuff like that, you know, like. I mean, I'll venture out of that realm too, but it's more so on the stream than like during the week. I like to watch the boys during the week, but like give them my attention is what I feel like. You know, they took the time to drop their shit in there and all, you know? And by the
There
time
you
I
go.
watch all of those, it's like, fuck. Once I watch the boys who support and like, you know, all that, it's like, I like you're out of time, you know? Like you said. Fuck out of you.
Oh, and not just that. For me, for a while there, was like you watch one video of somebody doing one thing, and then the following week, if it's like a cool trick or something pretty cool shot, the following week all you see is the exact same shot replicated like 150 different times.
Okay.
So I was like, okay, well, give it a pass. I watch it every so often when new stuff comes out.
Yeah, and I think that's like human nature though. Like the nature of either competition or just like, oh fuck, I can do that too. Like if he could do that, I know I could do that, you know? Like so if they do see something new or like you said, that sick trick, everybody wants to do it, wants to try it, wants to like get on that.
It's just like when I remember when Matty Flip came out with the Matty Flip. When the very first video that he came out, I remember watching it. That he posted, it was all the way at the end of like a 4 or 5 minute video long. And he did a Matty Flip and got, and everybody went crazy. Next thing you know, for the next year and a half, that's all you see on the videos. Everybody trying to do Matty Flips.
I had to laugh my ass off. You know what our contest was for March? March Maddies, babe! I shit you not. That's just fucking funny.
I was just about to say that still today, everybody still trying to do Matty Flips.
Oh, Majestic Moose is chasing drones. Let's see, I see some LEDs out there. I think. Oh yeah, he was in the sunlight.
That's some nice blue lights right there.
Majestic Moose out there with a whole fucking pack of people. Fucking sweet. I saw, I think, like 4 drones in the beginning there. Unless I counted wrong. I saw 3 or 4. Oh, this is a bando. That's boarded up. Where the fluff are you, dude? Alright.
That looks like an old mall or something.
Oh, yeah, that's got mall written all over it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, even the outside of it's fucking cool for flying, though.
Those are LEDs or the frame is painted blue?
I honestly can't tell. At first I thought it was fucking LEDs, and then I doubted myself in the sunlight. Like,
they're super bright.
oh, that's gotta be there in the dark there, yeah. Because you can barely even see that other quad at all.
Oh, nice.
Yep, those are his
yeah,
LEDs. Ice blue.
Ooh, those things are beautiful, and you can see them that bright during the day. That's some badass lights, bro.
You know, that's a good fluffing point right there. He's in fucking sunlight, like, and they're that bright. Like, it kind of made me doubt for a second. Like you said, is that the paint? Like, it's so bright. The fucking.
I put it to you this way: the quality of the video that I can get to see over here, it might be 480p, because I gotta zoom it in because I'm trying to read on the comments a little bit, and those things pop beautifully. I mean, like, you can see how bright they are far away. So he definitely got a hell of a good product going on.
Oh, here you go. I'm gonna make this a little bigger for you tonight.
Oh, there you go.
I
Now
literally
can read it.
didn't think about it until now, and I'm like, oh, I have fucking capabilities here. If I had half a brain, I could remember this stuff.
Oh yeah, success trip.
Guaranteed to burn your retinas. Fly high. Where is the fucking infomercial, dude? That reads infomercial to me. Those are my LED ice blue, the single color success strips. Fly high LEDs, bitches. It's unbelievable how bright they are. But wait, it's daylight bright, dude. You need your sunglasses, because they're guaranteed to burn out your fucking retinas. Like, that whole thing right there is like a perfect fucking infomercial script.
Oh Jesus.
Burning your retinas, that's a good one though. That's how you fucking got me there. Guaranteed. I have to squish my Red Bull can because I can't remember I drank it all. If I don't do that, I'll pick it up 30 times. Let's have a giant water. What did he hit? I heard that. But we got some real man FPV coming in with Traxxas XRT chasing. That's got to be hard. Those little fackers are fast. Ah, and there's 2 drones on them.
3. There's actually 3 drones on him. Hey, you're gonna become Fly High's new infomercial.
Oh, fuck. Now you're making me, like, reconsider my actions here. It's too late. No regrets.
Oh, damn, somebody crashed.
Oh, fuck. Look at them all. It's like a little swarm of fucking bees around him. Like, I didn't see all of them at first. Okay, I almost spit my water. I shouldn't read while I do that. I sound like I do 50 bong rips a day. Like, we all have the... Yeah, I had a conversation with somebody about... Everybody has at least one of those aunts who sounds like they, you know, they smoke like for 30 years, so they got that. It's a little different than a bong ripping voice, though, I think. We got some flying at Hillcrest with wall banger. You finished your last song. Oh, beautiful. Fucking triumphant song for your moment. Oh, sorry. I forget when I move the mouse, I get the stupid little box stays up there.
We're getting the munchies.
Oh, that happens to me usually midstream. That's why I always talk about food. Like, I get fucking stuck on it. Dude, is that a Jimmy Dean fucking breakfast croissant, sausage, egg, and motherfucking cheese? You get Twan's just for that. That is up there with my breakfast burritos I was, like, obsessed with. Now, I'm fucking pissed about my breakfast burritos because I can't find them anymore in the stores. They have not had them in, like, months. But the Jim and Dean's I get down with because they kind of remind me of the Burger King croissant sandwiches. They're, like, the only frozen one that's good. I like those.
My wife, I got lucky that my wife loves those things for breakfast, and she gets them in the morning when she's a school teacher, so she slap them in the microwave and take it with her. And I love to munch them at night. She was wondering not long ago Why do I buy a box and it only lasts me half of the week? And it's because I've been eating the crap out of them.
And I do the same thing. I don't usually eat them for breakfast. I'll eat them like at night. Like now is just the perfect time for one of those. And they don't take long. 2 minutes in the microwave, you're done. Like.
I normally let them sit there until when the bag puff. When it gets real puffy and you hear that, I was like, they're ready.
See, I got to be all fancy and defrost it in there first so it doesn't get hard on me, and then you cook it for like a minute. I've got to like sit them down.
If you leave it on the package the way it is and you throw it in there for about 2.5 minutes, you wait till that bag goes. And you can
you don't
smell
open it even?
Yeah.
You just let it pop?
Yeah, I just let the
See,
bag...
I've been late. You're not supposed to do that, but I've been lazy enough to leave them in the package.
If you leave it on the little plastic bag, they when the, like I said, they puff, and when they puff and they burst out, normally they're hot enough already.
Yeah, I fucking believe it.
And the steam from the bag keeps them nice and moist and soft.
That's what I was kind of thinking, is it would steam itself, like being sealed. Because, like, my thought is you'd have to peel it open. I've done it that way, but I've never left it fully closed.
There you go.
The burritos are gone because bong. Same thing that happened to the ice cream. I loved my breakfast burritos. I was so pissed about those, like... And you used to get them in, like, a fucking 12-pack or something, you know? Now I can't find them at all. Some bullshit, really. And it's funny, I actually made myself an egg sandwich before the stream. I was so hungry. But I didn't have any Jimmy Dean's, so I had to make, like, toast and real eggs. But I cheated. You could do it in the microwave. One egg is only, like, a minute. You mix it in a bowl and just fucking slap it on your toast with cheese and you're done.
Now I'm waiting for it to get cold enough for me to eat it.
Oh, yeah, so you don't fucking scald your face off on it, yeah. And you gotta, well, it's fucking hot to try to keep it, exhale the flames, like. He had to go exhale some flames in the background. It got a little too serious on him. Oh, did jazz it up with... Oh, fuck! Air Nerd's jazzing it up with his 5-inch up here, and I didn't even, body armor to drink? That sounds weird. Oh, Under Armour! That's why. I was thinking of the Under Armour. That's what got stuck in my head when I saw body armor. And I was like... What's that taste like? Is it like Gatorade type of thing?
It all depends. It's 10% coconut water, so it's kind of like an acquired taste. And if you don't like coconut, you might not even like this.
But weirdly enough, I tried coconut milk, do they call it, or coconut water, whatever. It's not bad. It's not something I could really drink like a glass of, though. But I was surprised because it's not like the fake coconut I'm used to, like in candy and all that shit. Like, it was a different flavor. It was much more subtle and like almost creamy. Like, you know?
Well,
so it was alright, but I can't handle it on a...
You won't be able to taste it a lot. It all depends. To me, the best ones are this yellow one and the red ones. They do have some like berry flavors that are pretty good, but they gotta be cold, like super freezing cold to taste good.
Oh, okay.
I like to drink my drinks at room temperature, and these happen to be some of the flavors that are actually real good at room temperature.
Fucking sweet, Air Nerd. You just got that 5-inch built and you already got video rolling out. Love to see it. Sunset reflections. South Florida drone meetup. This looks like super, like, crisp. And people are like, what do you mean when you say that? I'm like, I don't fucking know. But the image looks very, like, clear and pretty. Like something like, I don't know. Fly day. I don't know if they have a better camera or better settings. filters or just know how to edit with color. But like look at the gorgeous color on that water.
It's all of that ball. It also has to do a lot with what program you use to edit. And then when you upload it, you lose a lot of resolution depending on the program you're using.
Okay, that's a good point. Because, like, sometimes I could see that, like, some stand out more than the others in terms of the, like, image quality, if you will, you know? Oh, he got golden hour at its finest there. That looks beautiful.
It all depends how much you pay him.
Fuck, who did I say this is? Damn it, Fly Days, okay. Stick with the piano. Eggs, cheese, salsa, mushrooms, whatever in a mug in the microwave, toss it on toast. I'd go simple with my egg sandwiches, but that sounds good too. See, I used to have, like, when my mom showed us that trick, there was, like, we had a square bowl, and it was, like, fucking perfect, because it fit the size of the toast, like, identical. So by the time you cooked it, you had this perfect square, like, egg to just put on top, and it was, I don't know, because everything went on white bread too, you know? So...
This is what we call food of the bread. That's it, butter.
That's
its
its
butter. Bread.
We had to get that shot just for the butt of the bread. That looks like good bread, though. That's some fresh baked. That ain't no fucking cheap ass white bread like I got for the kids to tear through.
That's just that Cuban bread from the Publix across the street.
Cuban bread?
Mm-hmm.
What's different about it or unique that makes it Cuban? Like, is there something that sets it apart?
They just call it Cuban because Cubans, I guess, started making it here in the States, in Miami, but Puerto Ricans, Mexicans, and all Hispanic cultures make that same bread.
Yeah.
We just call Cuban. If you go, if you want to buy it, you gotta, hey, I'm looking for the Cuban bread, and everybody will point you straight at it.
Yeah. I guess what I'm asking is there like a big difference between that and like a other kind of like loaf of bread you'd grab from the bakery, like?
It's thinner. It doesn't have a lot. For what I know, most of the breads are made with. They put like some type of fatty on it to make them like a little bit smooth or whatever. And this bread is made strictly with just water. No butter, no nothing.
Oh, okay. Now, you see, you probably thought you were coming on here to just talk about drones and shit. But that's not what I do. I grill the fuck out of you on whatever I feel like. On whatever I feel like it. Sorry.
No, it makes the bread more crispy on the outside.
Okay.
Like
But you're right. You made me think about that. When they bake stuff, they do usually brush it with something and let it not rise. They'll let it rise or put it in the oven. So when you said just water, I'm like, okay.
It makes the crust crispy. It makes the crust a little softer in some. If you use butter and stuff like that, if you use strictly water, when you cook it, the crust is a little bit more crispier, harder.
Oh, okay. So this is why I get hungry too. I like.
Oh, I love cooking.
Oh, we got Razman going back to one of my first bandos with the FPTV fam. Let's go.
All Good. Oh my god, I'm excited.
Moved to the new place, so the boys went up to help him. Of course, they had to go fly, you know?
Welcome to new home.
Talking about moving, I'll be moving next Tuesday.
Moving's a pain in the ass, but hopefully you'll like your new place, you know? fun.
I like it. The problem is I'm losing my drum room.
Oh, okay.
You want stickers?
So do you get an area at all, or you just...
Yeah,
lose in a
I'll tell
row?
the wife the garage is mine and everybody's out of it. Nobody's allowed on it.
Alright, so you got a garage. You lost a room, you gained a garage. That's alright.
I had a room in that garage. Oh, should I say I have a garage and a room right now? I'm gonna lose my room. Which was slash my studio slash everything else besides the garage. I keep it for my cars.
Ah, okay. So you need both spaces, kind of. One car garage or two car garage?
Right now I got a 3-car garage.
What are you moving into?
2-car garage.
Ah! I'm trying to get some
I'm
fucking positive out here for you, dude. You're going from 3 to 2 and losing a room. All right, so that hurts a little bit, but you'll make do. You'll make it by. I have faith you'll make it.
Well, I told her what I told the wife I want to be able to at least work one car at a time. So, no Christmas stuff, none of her. She's gonna have to find somewhere else to put the attic or somewhere else to put their stuff at.
So no storage, basically. Okay. You're gonna have to sacrifice their storage so you get your space back.
Well, not my.
But you're right. If there's attic or basement, you know. Yeah, right. If you got an attic or a basement. Do you guys have basements down there or no? Is that a thing?
No, the water table was too low. If you build a basement here, might as well build an indoor swimming pool.
That's what I've heard, and that's a weird that was a weird concept to me, but that's something I've learned along the way here. I don't know, this was on a stream probably like a good year back, but I'm like, what the fuck do you mean you don't have basements? No basements anywhere? Why is that weird, you know? Like, but like you said about the water, that does make sense. Like, but up here, everyone has a basement, basically. Like, if you don't have a basement, that's kind of weird, you know?
Well, I'll put it to you this way. The highest point in this whole town around here, radius, 50 miles radius or whatever, is 6 foot above sea level, and that's in the Hunter Army Air Base. Everything else is right at sea level.
Oh, okay. Oh, I can look at my map now. Yes, I just had like one of those moments where I probably looked ridiculous shaking my my map is on the wall and it makes me so happy. Because like, I don't know where the fuck everything is. I can't pretend I know exactly where the states are, you know? Like, some of them I do, but now I could, like, for reference, just look over. So that's exciting to me.
Oh, look at it didn't stop recording yet. Damn! I heard it in the corner. Is it in the corner?
Yeah, now there's another fucking non-drone question. Do you have a lot of mountains where you're at, or is it flat then if you're at sea level? No mountain?
This is flat. All you get over here is a lot of marsh.
Okay.
Yeah, you get a lot of water, which I don't like to fly over.
Well, because that's something I did notice, like, when we drove to Florida, like, I'm in the mountains, you know, like, so that's just what I'm used to, like, and as you drive south, it becomes more hills, and then it's, like, disappearing, you know? I'm like, oh, look at this shit, it's fucking flat now, you know? So, but I don't remember what state that, like, happened in, you know? Like, where were we when, like, we realized, like, the mountains are, like, now gone, you know?
Well, Georgia has a lot of mountains on the north side.
Okay,
now, down here towards the coast, you got you might have a hill here and there.
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that. See, look, damn, you're fucking pretty good. Like, I'm pushing all these off-the-wall questions, and you are on top of it. This is like a fucking game show. Like, you guys should be, like, awarded with something at the end of this. Like, if you do well. Now, you've been, like, on point all night with these.
It was definitely not what I was expecting.
Good. I like to fucking fuck expectations, you know? Nobody needs... No, I hope you had a good time is all, you know?
This thing came out
Oh yes,
smooth too.
definitely. What I'm glad I didn't do is just go start watching videos of what was the latest trends on FPV.
Yeah.
That would have been a big waste of time.
Oh, sitting here watching just the latest trends? Is that what you said?
No, I said I'm glad I didn't watch the latest trends like everybody following now with the new parts and stuff.
Ah, okay.
That was kind of big for a while.
Oh, I'm sorry, I got excited again. Does Nightmare have a new video? Watch this. Where's Tom Servo? Fuck, I'm too slow for this. I put something else in there. Oh, it's behind the screen. Foul. No, I didn't do it right.
You're on candid camera.
Ah, all right, Tom. I didn't get that one right. I tried to put in the Bando Explorers picture, but something went wrong. Tom is one of our, one of the guys. He does a lot of art too and puts together some sick shit. So I loaded some up in the stream this week.
Are you having fun?
And I had one for Nightmare. He did this Bando Explorer thing.
Yeah, one of my favorite people.
It's mine, because it's warm.
Let's see.
Favorite place, my favorite people.
Exactly.
It's not about the place, it's about the people.
Alright.
And the vibe.
Turn my camera off real quick.
No problem.
Warmth ain't hurting anything, though, I'm saying.
It's better than last year when we were freezing our asses off.
And you know, I am actually going to do that because I'm a couple Red Bulls deep and I got to sprint upstairs quick. I can't hang anymore. No, I will be right back. Oh, if I can find where the camera. Fuck, I'm slow. Ah, there we go. Okay. Oh, somebody said dab time. Level up, boys.
Oh yeah, time for it.
Yeah, whatever the corner. Oh, I don't have my radio on. Oh, that's why I just... Hold on. One motor's not spinning. Yeah, that's normal. That's how my life goes. Oh, I like that. You ready? Yeah. I'm ready. Oh, so don't even plug it in until...
Oh, looks like the next video. I see a fling. Dolphin versus reptile. Hey, from Forcha.
There's some wings. I got into that for a little while. They're actually pretty fun.
Do they break
That's some
easy?
nice
I feel
places.
like they just fucking would snap if you crash. Like every time.
Well, it all depends what you build them out of it.
Okay.
Like if you go with the, like I like to do a lot of flight test builds because it's basically dollar form from the Dollar Tree, and you have maybe $10 into an airframe. If you crash it and break it, you just build another one.
Oh, okay, I see. So it's like doesn't even matter, like.
Mm-hmm. And they're so easy to build. Like I used to take pre-cuts boards already with me sometimes, and a hot glue gun and build one. I mean, I used to build them at the field, basically.
Fucking sit there, make a whole new plane while you're doing it.
No, that's what I say. I got so used to that with the guys that I started flying over here, the local guys when we used to fly together, that we had permission to be in all the spots we was at. So every time we would get together on the weekends, it was like 4 or 5 hours, sometimes the entire day. I used to leave my house at 7 o'clock in the morning and I'd be back until about 8 or 9 at night. Yeah, full sessions all day long. That's why I was like, when you say go for little packs and stuff like that, I'm not used to doing stuff like that much. Even when I've done it, I'm just not used to doing it.
Just. Oh, I don't know what EPP foam is now, but he says it's the shit they make pool noodles from. Very resilient, so okay.
Yeah, a lot of these wings, you can crash them and just put with duct tape and put them back together and they go right back up in the air.
Duct tape, so all you need is your hot glue and your duct tape when you're out there flying these. And you got field repairs covered, new builds covered. I don't know, I guess I was picturing like harder styrofoam. That was my problem, like.
Well, back in the days, they used to make them out of awesome wood and all kinds of stuff. So as soon as they touch the ground, they used to just implode.
I guess that's like where my image is stuck, you know? Like my head is stuck in the fucking olden days of the wooden ones or the foam where it hits it and just shatters, you know? I should know better. I think we got a little better technology now, but...
Yeah, foam, I mean, like I say, that new foam they're building the stuff with, half all the time you put a little bit of glue or you just put tape on it and they're fixed and ready to go.
And some of those really go fucking fast, too. Like, at Rampage, like, people were fluffing around with those, like... I will admit, some of those were, like, fucking fast.
You can make those things do 100 miles, over 100 miles easy. I mean, a lot easier than you do with a quad. I got, actually...
Ah, here's some more wind jumbie. This is the scenery I'm used to seeing. A beautiful day, a beautiful and unique hobby. FPV. These are the shots that get me jealous, like make me just want to fucking like be somewhere warm. Like I literally sit here with a heater pointed at me in my basement.
No,
and I have another one ripping.
Yet. That's a nice spot.
Ah, he is at a golf course. I see it now. I was trying to figure that out. Something gave me golf course vibes. I see one of the fucking sand traps now. Oh, I break everything down. I can't help myself if you didn't notice that yet.
Oh, you did.
But, backgrounds too and landscapes. I'm like, what is that? Like, people are flying and I'm like, no, what is that banda? What is that thing? Like, I need to know. Where are you?
Where they at?
Where they at? I should have that song.
Let me. Oh my goodness.
I started marking my map, but I gotta finish off. Like, I really gotta figure out everybody on there. And all the countries is another one I was trying to figure out. Like, because I got two maps because I'm so special. One is just America and one is like the whole world. But on the bottom it has all the flags. So I'm like, that's cool too. I can mark off how many countries, like, we got FPTV in, you know? Or we got boys from FPTV in. And only the ones I can remember so far, I've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up there. That's weak sauce. I know there's more than that, but I couldn't remember. Is that 7? Oh wait, 1, 2, 3.
Say what?
Oh no, I only have 8 countries marked up there. I'm trying to think.
Okay.
That's all I can
That's
remember.
people that you have interview.
No, that's just 8 different countries that I could think of people are from. Nothing drive, you know? When you get beyond that, it's like, oh man, it takes a little while to get there, you know? But like 2 hours is like, psh. Anything under that? Fucking golden. We got some Blaze FPV.
I just sent you the link, the video for the abandoned prison. That one got cars and bikes on it too. Let me see if I can find the one for the Oh, here's some skydiving.
Fly High YouTube flew. So that's another one who flew monster trucks for Master Roshi. That's what I'm saying. He's fucking. Well, let's be truthful about human nature sometimes. People could get selfish if they have something good, you know, or exclusive. So that's like extra props to him for like spreading that love around and not being like, it's all mine. I'm the only one who could do it, you know? Like, I appreciate and respect that.
Yeah, I do the same. Like, this is the thing. If anybody wants to do it, there's been a few guys who hit me up. Hey man, you know anybody? I was like, just tell me where you at. I tell the local guys to see if there's anybody local to you that you can go and fly with them, like with the bikes and stuff like that. Now with the skydiving, I really don't take a whole lot of people or anything just because of what it is and the seriousness that you have to have when you fly around skydivers.
Well,
and
yeah, I agree with you there.
parachutes and
You
all
can't.
that.
Yeah. Yeah, like when you said about going through the lines, the amount of thoughts that ripped through my head, like of
I just sent
scenarios
you the
and stuff, I
video
had
of
to
it.
just like stop and like.
You should. I think I just sent you the video of it, but it's on Facebook.
I say because that like throws me off on how am I gonna. We'll fucking watch that shit though. I could just pull it up out of Messenger probably.
Yeah, that's what I sent it to you on.
Like things that should be easy enough, I'm just like, oh.
Yeah, I don't do much posting anymore on YouTube. I just, unless I make a big edit that is 2-3 minutes, that's the only time I post it. And even like that, half of the time I forget to do it.
What, do you do a lot of short ones or whatnot then? If they're, because you said you only
Yeah,
posted if they're, okay.
yeah. Mainly, all I mainly do is shorts.
Ah, so you do a lot of shorts you stick to, alright.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense then. Let's break into prison. Nah. Alright, I see it. Let me think. And it's funny when I say shit like oi, and that's just because, like, in the world of streaming, it's funny. Like, I try not to fuck with much once you're rolling. It's like, I feel like if I click on 3 extra things, it's like, you don't know what's gonna happen. Although it's literally
Oh
just,
no,
you
I
know, opening
understand.
another window and getting to it. It's just like the, am I gonna fuck it up there? But I got you. I got to announce, Air Nerd, this is his official first flight on the 5-inch. So he's got at least 3 videos of the 5-inch this week, and he just got that bad boy. So, sweet.
Heck yeah.
And that tells me
He
he's
got a
fluffing
nice.
excited.
It looks like he has a nice little setup behind his van.
I saw him chilling on the chair there.
Uh-huh.
And Air Nerd is a character. I don't even know what to say about dude. Like, besides he's awesome and he's like a character. He's like one of those you never really know what to expect, but yet you wouldn't be surprised. Like, you know, you'd be like, once it, you wouldn't, like, it hit you, you'd be like, okay. Whoa, Drone Hater, live TV, fucking sweet. No room for error, ye. Don't stress it, though. Just go and do your thing, you know? If you worry about, like, oh, I can't fuck up, that puts a whole nother thing in your head. But, yeah, you're kind of right on that. But you'll be alright. Be nice and smooth for you. What's the gig? A bicycle race in Miami Beach.
That'd be pretty cool too. I got to chase a few bicycles, and I know a guy down in Daytona. His name is Wicho. He's an older guy. He's like 60 years old, and he does BMX wheelies and stuff like that. And I need to get with him to go chasing down there because that's gonna be some pretty cool footage of that old guy doing that.
Oh my god, yeah, like, that's so... He's spry, like...
I actually think I have a little video of him doing his thing on Instagram too.
Oh, here.
With that
I wanna-
on an electric bike.
Let's see. In case I fuck it up. Oh, fucking perfect timing. We're almost done for the night. So, let's go find... We'll fluff around. Waste a little time. Not waste a little time. I say that while I'm fiddling around. Oh, let me try. I don't think it's gonna... Oh, I'm a dumbass. Hold on. I queued up Jeopardy music. I don't know. Somebody out there let me know if it works. because we won't hear it on my end. You should be able to hear it on the stream, though. And I finally queued up the Jeopardy music for, like, when I'm doing shit like this and can't figure out basic things that most humans would know. For y'all gotta wait on me for, like, ridiculous reasons. Let's see. Bam, 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 bam. I'm gonna get to that video. Let's see. Oh, I think we're getting somewhere. And then it's just like blankness. You get nothing. No. I don't know if I could do full screen, though. It doesn't look like... Ah! Well, see? That's what I'm saying. There we go. I wanted to unmute it. So wait, you were chasing cars in prison?
Chasing cars and bikes. Basically, the guys came in, drifting. Guys are just hanging out, and that's the winter vacation event. And a guy show up with a drift car, and I asked the guys who's running the event if we could get that done. They say yes. The guys say, let's do it. So we roll with it. It was all within like 10 minutes. We put it together.
So that was like an on-the-spot thing? That's sick.
Yeah, it was nothing. It was really planned. We were just calling shots as it was coming.
Well, that's pretty awesome. Once again, opportunity. It was there, and you're like, let's get it, you know?
Well, they wanted me to chase the drift car in a parking lot. And I'm like, dude, we got an abandoned prison back there. Let's do some gymkhana, some Ken Block type of stuff. And they're like, okay, let's do it.
Ah, so you raised the bar. That's what you did. You're like, psh, you're going to do this in a parking lot when we got a bando right here? Come on.
Mm-hmm. I was just actually about to sneak in because we didn't have permission to go inside the prison. We can only be in the helipad. That's what we have permission to be.
Oh.
But I was gonna sneak in and just fly like the actual freestyle bando, no bikes, no nothing, just flying. And these guys show up, and I'm like, let's get the car in there with the bikes. That's gonna make for some cool footage. So they let it do it. So that's what we did.
There it is. See, that's a... Ah, there we go. I got a window stuck and I couldn't get rid of it. No, that is awesome. That prison looks fucking cool, too. Abandoned prisons are awesome. Creepy, but cool. I like, see, since I don't fly, I like to explore the shit, like, and walk through and, like, look at it, you know? So, I'm all about that.
The night before we camped out over there in the helipad, the night before at 2 o'clock in the morning, we was exploring the whole place.
At 2 o'clock in the morning?
Mm-hmm. If you go to my Instagram account, you can see all the videos I did. There's some of them at night.
Now that's creepy. Night adds a different, like, I don't know if I'd feel as froggy about it at night, to tell you the truth. Like, day, I'd be like, fuck yeah! Like, but night adds a creep factor.
It's a huge place, and walking around the entire place at night with just one or two persons, it is kind of creepy.
Yeah. For sure. Look, even with my heater, I'm getting cold. I had to rep my new shirt, though. Because every time I get a new FPV shirt, or one I haven't worn on stream, I have to. So tonight, we got the Team Maniacs Tom style. See it, the official before I put my shirt.
Is that from the Drone Maniac page?
Yeah, Team Maniac. TeamManiacs.com.
Okay.
Yeah, they got a handful of stuff up there, some new swag. Then, of course, the drones. I got the oily rig up there. That's the Bando Basher. They got a cinematic one, the Tinkernator. And I think they said they just did, the 7-inch arms are out for the oily rig now. So you could fucking... You could have the 5-inch or the 7-inch. Hard to break from what I hear. which is their goal, because in the bandos, when you crash, I mean, you're not really hitting a nice patch of grass or getting, you know, so you're hitting fucking steel or concrete pretty much every time.
Yeah, you definitely need something strong when you're flying bandos.
Well, see, and that's why when you said about brake and stuff, I was like, isn't that part of it, you know? Because that's why I said it depends on what you're doing, though. Like the bando flyers, they're anticipating breaking some shit along the way, you know?
It is part of it, but
you don't want to do
know,
it either.
I
I
guess
hear.
it's just me being a brat and old.
I laugh because the way you said it, man.
I mean, I've been flying for almost 5 years now, maybe a little more. And when I first started, I would say the first year alone, the first 6 months alone, I went through about 10, 15 different drones. So I got to the point where I was like, okay, I already did my share of breaking stuff. I don't need to be crashing, proving anybody that I can do a trick. You know, kind of thing. So I'm like.
But you got like your own passion chasing that stuff too, you know what I mean? Like, so that's cool too, you know, like.
I still crash and break stuff. I get bikes. So a lot of times when I'm flying backwards, I don't see the bikes coming at me.
Have you gotten run over by a bike?
I got run over by bikes 2-3 times. I hit the ground flying backwards because when I'm flying backwards and I'm trying to get those super low shots, I don't know exactly how high I am from the ground, and sometimes I nick the ground. I had a drone end up in the water. It nicked the ground, bounced off, and ended up in one of the trenches in the water. I had to go dig it out. Actually, that's the same drone that I showed you a minute ago. That's my daily driver. I throw it in my drone bag, stay there for 7 days, and then 7 days later, I plug a battery and went to fly just like nothing never happened.
Oh, that's what I was waiting. I was like waiting for the end of that story. I had to know. That's awesome.
I put the edit up to how I ended up in the water, and because I had a wedding to go film the weekend after it happened, so I throw it in there, and at the wedding I pull it out. I was like, oh, it works. Now I get to fly this one.
Fucking risking it for the biscuit. You don't know till you get there. Like, hey, it works.
I was like, whatever. If it works, it works. If not, I still had a backup plan for drone, but that's mainly the one I was like, I fly this one.
Dano's drone recovery.
We got drone rescue at the archive with MFR. I missed it. I gotta go back because he was right out of the gate with it.
Dano's drone recovery. Not a problem.
Oh yeah.
I don't. Oh my God! Is that actually like a fucking claw machine, like crane machine hook? Like. I'm impressed. How do you open the hook and how does it close? So this is what I do to people. Like, they're not here, but I ask these questions. That was cool because like I could see a normal like grappling hook, but like that was like a claw. Get it? You know.
It can be with a servo.
It can be what?
It can have a servo with a little like a little line or something that when it goes up, it opens in them up, and then when it goes down, it just float. It lets them close.
Okay.
I mean, that can be one way. I mean, there's like 100 different ways to kind of get that done, I guess.
Ooh, and that was spiky as hell up there. I guess for the birds, but this looks kind of crazy. I'm impressed by the graphing.
100-foot, 100-pound test line, fishing line does the trick for me.
Oh, is that your go-to to get shit down? So what do you tie it to something? Like, or just...
I tie it to another drone.
Oh, and go to try to fucking grab it?
Like, normally if it gets stuck in the drone, it gets stuck in the branch, I will fly a drone over the branch with the line just to create a hook and
like
use
loop?
the other drone as leverage to get it down.
Oh,
Or-
so simple. You literally just loop it and fucking...
Yeah. You just go over the branch and let it go down. Gravity does the rest. And then just grab it, since it has it can take 100 pounds of force. You can shake it all the way down to when it comes down.
I'd like to see that. If you ever fucking have to do that, get a video for me. That'd be fucking good to see it. The drone just be like, twanging the tree for you.
Mm-hmm. Either that or just grab another drone and go hit it with it. Just fly under it, hit it, and get it off of it.
Now, I've seen people try to do that, like, you know. I don't know if I've seen them try to do it in trees. Off of buildings, they'll try to skeet it into the other one, but... the fishing line loop I like, that's such a simple...
If you do the branch, like, it all depends too what kind of drone you got. If you got a top mount, it works better because you're heating it with the battery first before you props heat anything. So when you go from you fly under it and just hit it from the top. And then just kill your drone and let it drop, or if you can control it, just fly it out.
Yeah. It makes sense, but damn.
I had to do it a couple times for friends because they were so high up, there was no way they were gonna get their drone unless something like that would have got done. And I've done it when I had my rooster. That's back in the days. That thing was almost indestructible, so I usually throw that thing at anything.
And we are at the end of the night, boys, with Rodbeard with a... Not violent. Fuck, I can't read. My eyes are getting... A violet inverted Yalov. Let's go. Oh, did I even fucking test the Twans? Oh, it restarts the video, but... I don't know if it hit the Twans. I tried to load them up on the keyboard, like, through the thing, and I don't know if I got it right again this week. I don't think I did. Then I forgot about it. I'm gonna have to do like a Twan testing stream alone to get that shit right. I try to learn as I go here, you know, when I don't know something, but I can't figure that one out yet. I'm on week 2 of trying. I'm gonna get it though. I'm gonna get those fluffin' Twans back on my fucking soundboard so I can just hit a button and they'll be like, "Ta-da!" on the stream. These are called the mobile Twans. These are like the backup, you know?
You got you.
But they've become the primary. Oh my god, you heard the Twans fly high? But not the Jeopardy music. The fucking Twans are back, but why? Why do the Twans restart the video? I'll have to change that setting, but the Twans are back! Mother fluffers! Oh, thank you for letting me know. Oh, I love the mobile Twans too. I'm gonna have a bongo set of Twans. And these have all been collected. Well, this one's Sean's, given to him by Hugin. And then my kids collected these off of people at events we went to, so it's funny as fluff. Like, I'm like, we have Twans, we don't need them, but people are suckers for the kids. How are they gonna say no? So they let them take the Twans. But now I set them up so I got like a bongo set over here if I want. Like, bam, bam, bam.
Alright, I'm back.
I'm like, yeah, you can't, now I can't allow you to tap out. You made it right to the end, like.
There will be no point in tapping out. Even if I pass out, I might as well just stay like this.
Just pretend like to stay the same like Sioux City song. Never too much Twans. That's right. Never too many Twans. Let the good Twans roll is one of my favorite quotes from somebody on here. Let the good Twans roll. I don't remember who to credit with that one though. But it wasn't me who came up with it. Somebody else did. I try to give credit where it's due. Sometimes I fluff and forget though. Fluff, by the end of the stream, sometimes I forget what happened at the beginning. I'm kidding. Ah, see Radbeard, there's that Radbeard. It truly is. I must say it every time I see it. Cool name though too. I like the names that like roll off your tongue, you know? It's a good one. Bam. Did that pause it or no? Yay. If I don't pause it, it'll be rolling into all kinds of other shiz. And the only thing I don't think I said for the night is I mentioned the March Maddie contest for last month because that was ironic. That's funny. And then April contest is proxy. So boys, get your best proxy videos in there. I do believe we are sticking to the 1 minute and under rule. And let's see if I can find it so I don't talk out my ass.
Proxy 1 minute of straight out like proximity to what?
To anything. Let me get the picture up for myself. Proxy, so just a 1 minute flight of you doing any kind of gaps, flying through anything close, around trees, fucking, I don't know, anything. Proxy, anything you get close to. Gaps, we love gaps, you know? So, like, hitting those small ones is always, like, a personal favorite. I can't help it. I'm a little biased on that. That's why I don't vote in this shit. I'm, like, biased, and I can't choose between, like, you know?
Let me ask you something. Can it be one single gap repeatedly? Back to 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 back.
You could power loop the same one. You could Matty flip the same. You do whatever you want to that same gap if you want. And we only got a couple rules. Here it is. April contest, boys. Look at that sick art done by the daddy of all quads himself. Quad daddy. It's like Dr. Seuss, like, I do love it. So all you got to do is, they want to stick to a 1 minute video, but not a short. I don't know what the deal, but they don't want it to be a short. It's got to be a 1 minute video. Be creative, have fun, and submit by April 25th. Was that?
They want like the format, the full screen or the widescreen?
I don't think that matters as long as it doesn't count as a short. I think when you do, okay, for lack of not knowing terms, your phone like straight up, it makes it a short if it's under a minute. But if it's the other way, it doesn't or some shit. I don't know the truth to that. I don't know. Just a minute video that's not a YouTube short. How that happens? I don't know. So if it's like 101, 102, I'm pretty sure you'd be all right. Let me know if I'm wrong, boys. But pretty much like a lot of flexibility. So that's what, like, we don't try to make the Discord contests too fucking specific. Like the Maddies could have been through anything. Could have been in midair. Could have been whatever you wanted. So proxy, however you interpret proxy. We like it close as you could get to shiz through gaps. I don't know. Challenge yourself, boys. You know? Okay. And then throw it over in Discord, and you have till the 25th to do it.
Nice.
I like the have fun rule. If you don't meet that, you'll get disqualified. You're goddamn right you will, EVR. And I will come get your ass. Like, this is about fun. This ain't about going in there and being like, what? I'm going to get your ass. You're getting the redneck coming out of me. Like, get your ass over there and put your fluffing video in. Fly High says, cash. Now I know I'm getting tired when I can't get the words out anymore. Castle Crash is coming up in South Carolina in September. Is that purposely a mother fluffing tongue twister? I don't know. Other than that, boys, I don't think I have anything to announce. It's been fun. Angel Soto, Loreno 787. God damn it. I told you I'm getting tired. It has been fun hanging out, and you have made the wall of fame that doesn't actually exist yet because I've never made one. I said I should get everybody doing like a at the end or something so I could make like a fucking thing.
No, it should be
And
like,
then we'll see me not come through on that. Yes. Perfect too. And the wall of shame, I don't have many, but I should put that on here. Just flash it when I so desire.
hey, I can. You can say I'm the only one who make both because I did fall asleep for a split second.
All right. Well, we've had, I don't know if you're the only one, though. We've had some blinkers. We've had some heavy blinkers who I've had to, like, call back. I'm, like, looking over there, like, boy, you've been looking down a long time. Are you still with us over here? Because if you haven't noticed, I don't mind calling people out most of the time.
I don't. My wife does it to me all the time. I'm used to it.
So one last thing before we go. Get your Twans. Warrior. Anyone else still hanging out with us in the chat this late? I love you all. Thank you for hanging out. Some extra Twans. 787. Got it. There, that's. And to Fatstrap Steve, thank you for hooking us up. I'm glad he sent you my way. He was like, yeah, check this fluffing dude out. And I was like, all right, I got you.
I'm
So I
glad we
appreciate
finally
it.
got to do it too.
I know, take 3 and we are here. Yeah. See, I didn't throw you under the bus. He was going to be here last week, but he had some shiz go down because that's the way life works, you know? But he came through and he hit me up and he's like, yo, I'm good for this week. And I was like, all right.
Hey, right when you hit me up, the lights went off over here too.
Dude, when you said that, I'm like, this guy's either got the shit luck like I do or there's fucking something going on here. Like, that one got me. Yeah, his power goes out when we're like, literally, I'm like, okay, I'm ready to set up for stream. He's like, cool, I got no power. But you know what? He was still like, I got my phone though, so we're all good. So he was willing to come on even without power, so that's respectable.
Well, last week I was willing to come on, but it got to the point that I was like, "Ooh, these painkillers are working too good right now for me to show up on it."
That's why when you were like, I'm still good, I was like, well, we got about 2 hours to find out if you really are. So I was like, that's up to you, man. We'll see how it goes. You know, because real life, I get it.
Happens.
Well, everybody have a great weekend. Brutal, there you go. I like to give him a second to get in the chat before I go. Good night, everybody. Thank you for rocking with us here at FPTV, the home of FPV. Thank you for coming on again as our guest host. You did awesome.
You for having me.
And it was a lot of fun getting to know you. And I like going in blind sometimes. It's funner that way, you know? So